Jojo,
Good evening, bro. What's happening?
what is going on? Happy Sunday, everybody. We're here. We're back. It's that time of the week. We're here to annoy the shit out of you for probably over 2 hours, at least.
Damn.
So
At a minimum, right?
it's settled in, get a drink, make it a strong one,
At
do a
a
bump.
minimum.
Just ask Joe.
A little bit of, cocaine.
And yeah, so tonight's cool. We're trying to stay festive. We're trying to be festive. So this week we're going to talk about our favorite, and as well as everybody in the chat, favorite Christmas movies. Now I just left it at that because it could be traditional movies, comedies, horror, porn, whatever you want.
Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat. We'll just discuss it, get into the holiday festive mood. I got my Sam Adams old Fezzy holiday ale. So I'm all set to go.
Hi, Gene.
And,
hi, Leanna.
let's see who's hanging out with us tonight. There's Cody, our good buddy Cody. What's going on?
Cody.
And of course,
Underwood.
Billy Bear is in the house. Make sure you join us on Tuesday night for a watch along of Scrooged. Billy will be on because it is Bill's birthday on Tuesday. And of course, he's going to have to get his proper intro.
Fuck the other Everscathed. Fuck you. Sending me this shit.
Never gets old. Never
Does
gets
not
good.
get old. And there's good buddy Ryan. It's a Festivus for the rest of us.
That's right. So we're gonna have to do the feats of strength there later, Ryan. We're gonna do the feats of strength.
Yes,
We
we
got
will.
some
Festivus miracle.
I love it. I was like, we got to air our grievances later. I got
Got a lot of problems with you people. Hey, Gene, what's going on?
Hey, Cougar.
Koga, my son says your company stinks.
Too good. Too good.
Well, that's what we'll do on behalf of that horror movie podcast. We'll make a donation in your name to the Human Fund.
That's right.
Money for people helping people.
Oh, that is too funny.
Oh man. Leanna's in the chat. What's going on, Leanna? What's going on? Who else is popping in? Hey, everybody filter in. Come on, the water's warm. Don't be scared.
Yeah, it's been a pretty laid back weekend. The weather here has been kind of rainy and cold, so just kind of staying indoorsy and watching movies and drinking hot cocoa and all that good stuff, man. So this is a good way to end the weekend. So thanks everybody for joining us. Appreciate it. So
Yeah, it's been cold here in Northeast Talks, man. Ooh.
Yeah, man. I love it though. It's hoodie weather, hoodie beanie weather. Can't.
Dean, what's going on? Eric M, what's up, man? I haven't seen you a bit. What's going on?
Howdy. How's it going
Cool
there,
to
Dean?
see ya.
Dean Rico.
All right, so tonight we're gonna get into our favorite Christmas movies. We'll talk about traditional ones, horror, like I said earlier, and so let's just bring this up real quick.
Very nice.
Our favorite Christmas movies. See which ones you have sentimental ones that mean stuff to you, ones you just absolutely hated, you thought they sucked, you think they're overrated, or just ones that are so big that you haven't seen, because there's so many movies. People are like, wow, you haven't seen that movie? I'll admit right here, I've to this day never watched A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Wow, that's a wow.
Never
right
seen
there.
it. For some reason, I always say I'm going to go watch it, and for some reason, I have zero interest in watching it.
Wow. Yeah,
I don't know why.
You gotta check it out, Bob. It's pretty.
You know what? Maybe we'll put it on the watch along, so I'll watch it. But it's not that I don't know. Just when you're not motivated to watch something for some reason.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, there's certain things that just
get
your attention.
It's just weird. People are like, you haven't seen that? I'm like, honestly, no. Just never got around to it. One of these days.
Honestly, like if you were to ask me like what I would hate to watch for Christmas during Christmas time, is anything Lifetime movies.
Oh God, that. No! That's
no Lifetime. No Lifetime Christmas movies, bro.
or Hallmark, yeah. Well, Lifetime is the man hater channel, first of all.
Oh, bro, for real.
That's the
it's
channel.
Always like, the man was cheating, and then Christmas the gift was a new man in her life, and like,
yes. Every movie, the man is cheating. God forbid, there's a rape. There's this. They stole something. Yeah. It's just
fucking terrible.
Yes. The man hater channel. Can't stand it. And the Hallmark movies too. I'm not a Hallmark. Oh. It's funny. In Jersey, they had like a Christmas Hallmark movies convention.
What
like 2 years
in
ago.
the world?
So they had
What
like
in
all
the
the
world?
actors because it's all the same crop of actors that are all in
Yeah.
those Hallmark movies. They had a convention, and I, of course, I'm like, I go to that shit. I can give a rat's ass about that, but I heard it was crazy mobbed.
It doesn't shock me. It doesn't shock me one bit. It doesn't shock me at all.
Yes, yes.
Ah,
Blueprint, what's up, man? What's up?
going on? Hello, hello.
You know what? And that's another one I haven't seen yet. Terrifier 3. Because I'm waiting for it to stream. It hasn't streamed yet, right?
No, I don't think so. Not
I'm
yet.
surprised they didn't fast track it to streaming for the holiday season. I'm really surprised about that.
Bro, they're making so much money off memorabilia right now, dude. It's insanity.
Who would have thought that Art the Clown would be rivaling Halloween and Friday the
Dude.
13th in merchandise?
Yeah, man. I know you were just at Spencer's or whatever. Dude, tell me you didn't fucking see Christmas, Art the Clown Christmas shit everywhere. Fucking
It was a
sweaters,
whole
hoodies.
display of art, sweaters, figures. I mean, it was a whole huge display. It was crazy. And same thing in Spirit, too.
Fucking it's a Christmas takeover, man.
Damian Leone, God bless him, man. He's making bank. Good for him. Oh, look at that, Cody. Gifted the membership. Yeah, sorry, folks. For some reason, the membership thing wasn't working on Tuesday when people were gifted memberships. Hopefully, you guys got your refund. I did. But it looks like, oh, look at that. Just in time, Dean. Dean Renner got a membership.
Very nice.
Popped in the chat just in time. Thank Cody for that one.
Awesome, buddy.
Oh, there's a buddy, Colin. What's up, Colin? We're doing good. So now you're saying it's hoodie weather. What's the temperature in Texas right now, San Antonio?
Shit. Today was like in the 40s and 50s today.
Oh God, you kidding me? It was like 20 degrees last night when I was out. Holy crap, my balls were up in my neck.
Well, remember, like right now it's 55 outside, right? So, but remember, we just came off of the heels of fucking 100-degree weather. You know what I mean? Like in the upper, 110s, fucking hot as hell. As soon as it starts dipping below 70 degrees, people start busting out those hoodies, man. I'm telling you.
The mean one was all right. It was okay. I mean, I wasn't over the moon about it, but it was a fun one to watch.
Very nice.
I like Ryan, the mean one. That's the story of my ex-wife.
That movie was absolute garbage. The mean one. Oh my God. We actually rented it. Oh, actually, we bought it probably. I think we bought it on Prime or some shit. It was terrible. That movie sucked balls.
Eric had 19 degrees this morning. Eric, where the hell are you located? Holy shit.
Yeah, that's cold. Yeah, that's cold.
It wasn't too bad here. It actually warmed up to about probably around 40 degrees, which is rare. Because I went out about and got some stuff done. As you can see, there's a little bit of dead space behind Myers because it's this. So remember how I usually move a lot of my Myers stuff, put it away, and we put the tree up here?
Yeah.
And I finally convinced them to not have the tree down here, just to keep the tree upstairs like we usually do. So I took all this stuff down pretty much for nothing. But remember how I was saying I'm moving everything into the other room and creating a podcast Halloween room. So I started.
Yeah.
So the transition is in progress.
Oh, look at this guy.
That's why there's dead space. So probably maybe next weekend I might have it done in time, and I'll be broadcasting from the Halloween room. We'll call it the Halloween room.
Very, very nice. That's awesome.
But
dude. I'm excited to check out the new pad.
Yes, and I'll do a nice little tour of everything once it's all said and done. My problem is I can't just do it because I need to get like shelving units. I got to put some shelves on the wall, and it's just going to take some time this week. No, Brady's going to be joining us. He had some family over for like a family dinner, so it ran a little late. So he will be joining us at some point.
Yeah, he'll be on shortly.
All right, so for me, growing up every year, well, I'll start off with one that was always a staple. It still is to this day, especially on Thanksgiving, March of the Wooden Soldiers. Everybody's got to watch,
Oh, wow.
Laurel and Hardy on March of the Wooden Soldiers. I mean, we watch it when we're cooking Thanksgiving and probably once or twice even after that. So that is an absolute mainstay in my house.
That is such a vintage film. I mean, I didn't watch that as a kid. I watched it when I got a little bit older. But yeah, that's a classic, bro. Classic.
It was always on. They always showed it like after the Thanksgiving parade. They always show the dog show. The hell was that called? I can't think of the name of it. The dog show. But then I think it was on Channel 11 by me. I don't know where across the country it would be. Channel 11 was like the local channel that showed all the movies and the repeats and stuff. They always had March of the Wooden Soldiers on, so that was like a must see every year.
That's awesome, man.
What about you? Is there any mainstays? And everybody throw them in the chat. Let me know what is a movie. We'll start out with a movie that every Christmas, either growing up or whatever, you always had to watch, or it was on and it was on the background. You know, what is that one movie? This one, I mean, there's a lot more than this, but this one I remember vividly as a kid. Every Thanksgiving.
I think the one movie I think a lot of people would agree that was played so much every year on repeat. I think it was on TNT. It was A Christmas Story. Like every
Still does it
freaking, they still to this day, and I
every
cannot
Christmas Eve.
stand that. I cannot stand that movie. I
Oh,
can't
really?
stand it
Oh
anymore
God, I love
just
it.
because
I mean,
of the
I have to do
overkill,
it.
man.
I have to watch it at
The-
least once all the way through during that 24-hour period.
yeah, I mean, like, of course, I love that. I love the Fragile. I love I love it all. Like it's just because it's just always on. It's like just torture, like all the time. So that's the one that I remember growing up, and it sticks out. And of course, you got the Home Alones. You got as a '90s kid. I consider myself a '90s kid, being born in '86. I have those '90s movie staples. Christmas movie staples. So if I had to pick one that really was, I guess, influential growing up, was got to be Home Alone.
Oh yeah, of course.
That has to be the mainstay. Part one and part two. Um, Macaulay Culkin, shit, Kevin, all that shit, so good, so good.
Hey Matt, what's up? See, Matt knows. Good night, Ollie. Good night, Stan. My first Laurel and Hardy movie. Yeah, it's just March of the
Yeah.
Wooden Soldiers is just a mainstay, and it's funny because it was always in black and white when I was a kid, and then they came out with the colorized version, which is actually very, very cool. And of course,
Mhm.
I was waiting for somebody to throw this in the chat. Die Hard.
This is going to be a topic of like discussion. Discussion probably going to be argumentative.
Let's do this because we said everything across the board. So we can just let's wait and discuss movies that we consider Christmas movies that some people may not consider Christmas movies. Like Trading
Yeah.
Places takes place around Christmas time. I've never
Yep.
considered that a Christmas movie. And I hate to break it to you, I love Die Hard to death, but I've never considered that a Christmas movie. So there's movies that are
Oh,
centered around Christmas time that some people probably watch around Christmas time and say, "Hey, this is a Christmas movie to me," which is fine. It's all subjective. I don't argue with
yep.
people. When people say it's Die Hard's a Christmas movie, I'm like, to you it is. To me, it's not. But I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Let's see. Everybody's putting in here Christmas Story. Christmas Story. Of course, Christmas Vacation is an absolute mainstay. Christmas Story, Die Hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already watched Christmas Vacation, I think twice.
Gotta love
Jingle All the
Ryan.
Way is good too.
Oh yeah. You get I think we've had this conversation before, but when it comes to like, I love Christmas with the Cranks. You get
Christmas in the Cranks is funny as hell.
you get Jamie Lee Curtis in what arguably the best horror movie of all time, and then you get to watch this. So you still get a slice of Jamie Lee Curtis in the during Christmas time. So I love that movie.
It's funny as hell too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
It's a Wonderful Life. That would be my next mainstay of every year. It's a Wonderful Life was always on. It's a Wonderful Life and Miracle on 34th Street, the original, always on.
OG's
And
always
would have to
on.
watch them every year.
I just it's hard to draw the line between what is a Christmas movie and what's not. Like just because there's Christmas decorations in it, or is it because of the season, the time frame to which the movie takes place? Because there are some movies that they skip through, like they go through the holiday season, but then it's not has nothing to do with the main story of the movie. So it's like, does that count
Right.
too? You know what I mean? So it's like there's a lot to I guess to consider, but I don't know. I guess just to each their own, right? To each to whatever people think, I guess. I
The
don't know.
73 version of Miracle on 34th Street with I don't remember that one, to be honest with you, John. Who was in it with who? I don't remember that one. Hey, Slash Your Fred, what's up, man? Another cult classic Christmas movie. It's a movie Prancer, which came out. Oh, I remember Prancer. Yep,
Oh
I do
yeah,
remember that movie.
absolutely. Yeah.
See, this is another one I have to go back and visit because I've only watched it really once all the way through, and it really didn't do anything for me. And Brady and I were discussing this too about maybe doing a watch along of this just to see if it, grows on us. I do remember just being very dark, not in the sense of the material, but like visually dark. Like you couldn't see a lot of shit in the film. I do remember
Sure.
being like very dark.
I love the movie Krampus. Like I'm a big Adam Scott fan, and I love that movie. Like, and also NECA, they have the licensing rights, so we're about to get a whole bunch of like Krampus stuff, like Ultimate figures and stuff. So I'm excited about that, dude. I'm super excited.
Yeah, like
Uh,
I'm willing to give it another watch, and maybe it'll grow on me. Yeah, I'm not ruling it
yeah.
out. Dean's
Oh
got a
yeah.
list here: Home Alone, Gremlins, Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation, Jingle All the Way, Home Alone. Yeah, all those, everyone there is probably ones that we're going to probably watch this Christmas season. Everybody here. So we've already watched Gremlins last Tuesday. We did Gremlins for our watch along. I watched Home Alone already. Actually, I watched it on the plane back from Chicago.
Mhm.
When I came back from visiting Brady. Christmas Vacation I watched in Chicago when Brady was at the hotel before we go out and have a smoke. Christmas Vacation was on. We were watching it.
That's awesome. Yeah, Slasher Fred. I was waiting for somebody to throw this out there, but Ernest Saves Christmas is
Oh
again
yes.
one of those '90s movies that just it's so Ernest. I was able to go see his gravesite in Lexington, and I was super stoked because of Ernest Scared Stupid and Ernest Saves Christmas. Those are arguably two of my favorite movies. I mean, it's such a wholesome film. It's so good. That's so good, man. Good shout out there, Slasher Fred. Good shout
Never
out.
heard of review because to me, I don't know. Just because it takes during the Christmas season, it's not really based upon Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Hey, man.
Christmas time. So that's the reason why I've never until like honestly until like just being on the internet and seeing people call it a Christmas film.
Mhm.
Never, nobody in my family, none of my friends, have never heard anybody even say anything about it being a Christmas movie. This is a staple of my youth too. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas,
That's cool. Yeah.
big time. I used to watch that every single Christmas. What's the hell was the name of the band, Leon? You probably remember. What is it? Is it River Bottom Nightmare Band? That was the band.
Yep.
Yeah, Elf is already is. I've actually and Elf I did watch too. I've already watched that. That's just an absolute classic. Oh, the
Oh
Rankin
man.
Bass specials, of course, man. We can do a whole section on those. The stop
Hey
motion
Bill.
stuff.
Bill, I totally get it. Air brakes.
Joy's a Revenge is a Christmas movie too. Polar Express is a good one too. My father loved that movie. Loved Polar Express. See, the Rankin Bass ones are something like especially as a kid when before the age of VCRs and whatnot, and we were always so excited because we always waited for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to come on and Rudolph Shiny New Year because they only show them once or Charlie Brown Christmas. But now I think the accessibility to them sort of takes away from them a bit because now you
Yeah,
don't overly excited because you always look forward to them being on.
that's true.
Uh,
Yeah, that's right.
Colin watches Trading Places every Christmas. I also watch the first 3 vacation movies every year. The Blues Brothers, Towering Inferno, The Poseidon Adventure, The Odd Couple, Grumpy Old Men. That's a hell of a great list, man. Argue one movie about that.
Grumpy Old Man is just amazing. Yeah, you're right. Well, see that again. Yeah, I guess that's a Christmas movie, huh?
The Wizard of Oz was always on. You know, I always remember watching The Wizard of Oz. I always remember watching it at Easter, believe it or not. Because I always remember going to my Aunt Rosie and Uncle Danny's, the typical Italians who had the kitchen in the basement that was all finished. And when that's where we used to have like 20 of the guineas in the basement, eating, drinking on a set and smoking cigars, and us kids upstairs watching TV. The
Yeah,
good old Italian Christmas holidays.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Babes in Toyland. That's a good one too, Slasher Fred. I forgot about that. That's another mainstay that was on every year.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol. Wow, I do remember seeing that. That's a good call, Gene. Holy crap! I always liked all the cartoon Christmas, like Mickey's Christmas Carol, the Muppets Christmas Carol. Those are all classics. Love watching them every year.
Oh yeah. And you know what? And this is a little different what we're talking about. It's not a movie, but I always got to throw this out every season. I always catch myself going on YouTube and finding "Merry Christmas, Mr. Bean."
Mr.
Oh
Bean.
man, dude, season 1, man, episode 7, baby, Mr. Bean. That episode it's one of the best ever, dude. If you've never seen it, go check it out.
What other
Fucking
ones are
Mr.
here?
Bean rocks.
Disney Snowball Express is not specifically a Christmas movie, but it brings back holiday memories. Yeah, I've never saw it, to be honest with you. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said that before. Ernest movies, forget it. Classics. Classics. Cody, look at that. $5 super chat. What's up? Thanks, buddy. I'll tell you an unexpected one, a rom-com, The Family Stone, Diane Keaton, Rachel McAdams, Luke Wilson. I never saw that. The Family Stone. Have you seen that one, Joe?
Yeah, it's a good show. It's with what's his face? The guy who was one of the writers for the David Gordon. What's his name? The comedian. Oh, fudge.
Oh, Danny McBride is in it.
Yeah, there you go. That guy. Mm-hmm. It's
No,
pretty
I
good.
did not see that one. I'll have to check it
Not
out.
bad.
Called The Family
Uh,
Stone. Interesting.
I'm just like on shows right now. I'm just going off of a tangent. So The Office, there's a Christmas episode of The Office, the American version. It's
good.
great. We talked about Seinfeld, of course, the Festivus. We just quote that endlessly every year. I have to watch that episode
God, yes.
every
Have
Christmas season. Yeah, just think I love anything that's Christmas related. Of course, The Simpsons. The Simpsons has always had great Christmas episodes. One of the dog, Santa's Little Helper. Hello. It's like it's just so great. There's the Christmas season always brings about the good in people. I like that. You always learn lessons during the Christmas time. You know what I mean? A lot of these TV shows had always kind of like, gave you a good lesson. It's all about.
I always like even what do you call it was a good one. Like you said, if you want movies based around Christmas, was what the hell's the one with oh shit. I just remember because what's his name? Bryan Cranston was in it and Megan Mullally. That was it. Why Him?
Oh, Why Him? Yeah. You're right.
It's funny because my wife, I'd never heard of it. My wife had never heard of it, and we were looking for something to watch, and then said, "Oh, it's funny." We always liked her in Will and Grace. She was always funny as hell, and we loved Bryan Cranston, so we put it on. And then when Kiss is there, as comes at the end, my wife's, "You didn't know Kiss was in this film?" I go, "I had no friggin' clue that Kiss was in that film." She's like, "Seriously?" I go, "I had no idea, none." And that movie was a riot.
That's awesome. Shit. Hey, another episode from Rick and Morty. There's a Christmas special. That one, I don't remember what season that one was, but that one was a good one. It's like, I don't remember, just if you type in just Rick and Morty Christmas.
Never watched Rick and Morty.
Oh man, you're missing out. You're missing out, bro.
What's up? Greetings. Good evening, everyone. Started this year's Christmas movie selection with Violent Night. Love Violent Night. Those will be Die Hard. The Ref is there's another one right there. The Ref. Oh, what a good movie. And both the original Black Christmas and the remake. Yes, I'm hoping you're saying the 2006 one, not that steamy pile of shit from 2019.
You're funny.
I've already watched Black Christmas. This is actually when we get to what did you watch this week? I probably watched Black Christmas like 6 times already.
You're an animal. No. Oh, well, how about this? I'm surprised you didn't mention this, but the episode from the Twilight Zone. I remember vividly. There's one
with Art Carney.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
One specific episode of that.
That's probably one of the most classic episodes too. Art Carney is in it, where he actually becomes Santa Claus.
That's right. He discovers the
Great
bag.
episode.
That one. That's a classic, man. Hell yeah. Oh gosh.
And he says, 1984, A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott. Oh, that's actually a really good one too. Yeah. He was really good in that.
Oh yeah.
Matt says, dinner time and Taylor Sheridan shows. Linus Lemon, Yellowstone. Take care. Good to see you, Matt.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, Why Him is just, that movie's just so freaking funny, man. It really is. I do nothing about that film. I love how like the voice through the whole his mansion is Kaylee Cuoco from The Big Bang Theory.
Oh God, you're right.
Movie was a riot.
Yeah, I got to throw this out there. My wife, big fan of Elf. Fuck,
of course,
Elf more than fucking anything in this whole wide world.
I don't blame her. I love Elf. Shout out to my neighbor Mike, who hates everything. Absolutely hates it. He hates Elf.
I mean, you go from cotton-headed ninny muggins to putting syrup on everything to just everything, just every little thing that we quote still to this day. All the little nuances.
Oh, there's so many great lines in that too. I love Ed Asner as Santa Claus. He was so good as Santa Claus in that.
That was.
There's a few things you ought to know. There's like 50 raised pizzas, but the original one is on 11th Ave. And it's up the block from the Mercedes dealership. It's there. I mean, it's just like, Now, if you see candy on the streets, it's not free. It's not free candy, so don't eat it.
I don't need
And if you see a sign for a peep show, that doesn't mean they're gonna let you take a sneak peek at Christmas gifts.
That's right. Oh man, such a good film, man. Golly, James
Yeah,
Conner's
that
great.
is
It was a good day. I love the scene with Peter Dinklage.
Peter
When he
Dinklage.
calls him an elf. Call me an elf.
He's an
One more time. Come on.
he's an
One more
angry
time.
elf.
He's an angry elf.
Must be a South Pole elf.
Oh man. So
Yeah,
good.
Elf is just absolute. We should do a watch along of Elf. We really should.
That is so good. Yeah, that I
We
would
should do
definitely be down for that.
Yeah, because we're doing Scrooge this Tuesday. Maybe the following Tuesday we'll do. We need to get some horror in there, but I would love to do an Elf watch along. That'd be just a lot of fun. Oh, Dean,
Oh,
look at this. He's giving back. He got one gifted to him, and he gifted one himself. Thanks, buddy. And who got
super
it?
Cool.
Oh, K Rock the Phantom got it.
Super cool, man.
Very cool. Thanks,
cool.
buddy. Grow this sick community that we have here. And what is everybody
Yes.
partaking of this evening? Anybody having any aperitifs? I'm being very festive with my Sam Adams. What about you, Joe? Anything?
I was debating whether I wanted to drink last night because I drank a lot last night. I was debating if I wanted to drink tonight. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I'm not having anything at the moment, but
I'm just gonna have a couple. I can't because I gotta get up too damn early. But a couple of beers won't kill
Yeah.
anybody.
same.
I had
here,
a couple of
Bubba.
beers. We did our Christmas dinner last night, like an annual Christmas dinner that we do where we all go out, like me, my brother, my sister-in-law, my cousin, and her husband. And so I drank a few last night. I didn't get too bad, but apparently I fell asleep on the couch. I don't remember sitting on the couch.
Oh, it's the best.
Thanks, Dean. That was awesome. Much appreciated. Oh, Christmas Evil, yes. Christmas Evil Silent Night from 2012 was good. Yeah, Silent Night. I watched Silent Night the other night. That's the one with Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah.
And the cute girl from the My Bloody Valentine remake. That's actually I actually enjoy that film. And Christmas Evil, Joe knows I have a special place in my heart for that because that was filmed in my hometown, and I watched them film it back in 1980 when I was a kid.
That's awesome.
Not the whole film, certain scenes.
Certain
I watched them
scenes.
film.
That's
Yeah, because
awesome.
it was part of it was filmed in my hometown, and part of it was filmed in a different town.
We got a lot of old style. We got Leanna, no drinks tonight. Still recovering from that Rutter's beer.
Oh, you were drinking the other day. Yeah, it was rough stuff, huh?
Oh, ranch. Oh,
The OG. I do like the movie. The movie is actually pretty good with Jim Carrey, but the original Grinch Stole Christmas, that was another mainstay to watch every year as a kid, along with all the Rankin Bass movies. And how could you forget Frosty? If I tell you how many times I saw Frosty, obviously as a kid, but when Terrence was younger, I used to have to put on loop. When he was a kid, Daddy Frosty, Frosty. I'm like, oh my God.
Hey,
God,
and Rudolph too. Rudolph one was good too. Yeah.
Notice because we got this big Frosty the Snowman thing that used to play the theme song, and he'd lift his arm and take his hat on and off. We still have it. It's upstairs. And he has to keep hitting the button. Put on Rudolph. Not Rudolph. Put on Frosty. Put on Frosty. And then there's the second Frosty too. What is it called? Where the voice of the guy that's trying to kill Frosty is Brian Doyle Murray. And he creates this thing called Summer Wheeze, where it's like a spray and it kills all the snow. Yeah, I forget if it's part 2 or whatever. But God, those two, they were both of them were on disc. So we used to watch them on loop, and God, Terrence used to love it.
Apparently, it's Frosty Returns. Frosty Returns.
Is it Frosty Returns? Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
And I always said, God, I wish they'd invent that Summer Wheeze. Man, I'd buy that stuff by the gallon just to get rid of the snow in my driveway, my whole fucking yard. Man, I'd spray all that shit everywhere to get rid of it. Invent that stuff, please. That's
awesome. Well, we've mentioned some good ones. We haven't talked about Edward Scissorhands. That's a Christmas movie. It happens during Christmas time or
Christmas time. Yeah, I personally never looked and said I never considered it a Christmas movie, but yes, it does take around that time, and definitely could be considered. Sure.
Vincent Price is in there. That's cool. Hey, we talk about comedies, man. Bad Santa, by far, is one of the funniest Christmas movies ever, in my opinion. That's just Billy Bob Thornton just knocks it out of the park, dude. Can't you see I'm on my freaking lunch break?
Oh, Bad Santa is absolutely great. Oh, TJC, new subscriber. Awesome. Thanks. Welcome to the Madhouse.
Welcome aboard, my friend. That's so
What
cool.
Christmas Story related movie has Darren McGavin as the father, and the scene with the next door neighbor's dogs coming into the house and eating the turkey?
Ooh.
A Christmas Story related movie with Darren McGavin as the father, and a scene with the next door neighbor's dog coming in. Ooh, I don't know. You got me on the fence with that one. What is it, John? I know. I can see Joe's googling it right now.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't know, man. Yeah, Bad Santa rules. It's so good. There's two movies that are like that I have to watch every year. That's Bad Santa and The Ref. They're two mainstays I have to watch every year. But yeah, and we got a bunch of people in here tonight. Do me a favor while you guys are all here, man. Hit that like button. Help everybody find the madness in the channel. And I know it's set around it, but it's like Die Hard, you know. I guess there's something in my mind just always equates like a Christmas movie that's like a real Christmas film. But there's so many movies that are obviously based around the holiday or close to it. So I totally get it. And that's why I would never argue with anybody if they said, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Hey, man, to you, it's a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie.
That's right. Oh, and it just brought to my attention the Charlie Brown Christmas. That was played on repeat growing up all the time, too.
That was another one.
Damn
Yes,
time.
indeed.
Talk about just force-fed that shit year after year after year.
Every year, yeah.
Every year.
He tried to rewatch Christmas Evil the other day, but they screwed up the audio track on Amazon Prime. It's the director's commentary. I have the one with the director's commentary on DVD. Actually, what do you call it? Put it out. Trauma put it out, and they have it. And it's actually, if you listen to the director's commentary, it's very interesting. A lot of the things that he put in there that are very traditional that you don't realize, and such a low budget film. It's interesting what he said. He made sure he tried to include in that, and then you see it after he tells you about it. I was like, well, that's pretty cool. I didn't think had that much thought behind such a B movie, but he did, and it was pretty cool.
Very nice.
Pee-wee's Playhouse Christmas special from the 80s. Wow, that's good stuff.
I'm a rebel, Dottie. A loner.
Yeah, it's not Christmas Story 2. Yeah, because exactly. The one that just came out, A Christmas Story, was actually very good. And it was good how they really paid tribute to Darren McGavin in that. They really did.
No. TJZ said he hates Christmas movies except when they're horror themed.
Red Claws.
That's the classic. Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn's good.
I hate Christmas movies except when they are horror themed. Black Xmas 06, for instance. Well, hey, some people don't. I know people that don't like. My father didn't really like Christmas movies, but he always liked the Polar Express. He'd put them on in the background and watch them with us. But yeah, I mean, hey, we're a horror channel. We love all the Christmas horror movies, except for 2019's Black Christmas. They're all pretty damn good. This is a good one too. ATM and P2 are really cool.
Yeah, I would say so. Hey, don't forget, Better Watch Out. Remember we talked about that movie one time?
That was one that came out of nowhere. Better watch out because the movie takes like what a friggin' turn it takes that you never saw coming. When I first saw that, I was like, wow, who would have thought this little kid turned out to be such a scumbag?
A fucking little asshole, man.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like a modern version of like The Good Son. Like he was a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, what an evil little son of a bitch he turned out to be, huh?
Yeah, for sure, man. But that movie's kind of, it's actually in the rotation for like horror Christmas movies in a way. Like that one, that's a new addition to the rotation. And Violent Night, with what's his name, David Harbour and everything.
Which I really like.
Yeah, that. So you get these ones that you just start adding to the yearly watch list. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the plot twist in Better Watch Out, man. Didn't see it coming. And that was like that was something that I just went in blindly to watch, and I didn't really read anything about it. Another great one that we just saw, was it last year, I think, or the year before? The Christmas Bloody Christmas with the robot Santa.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that one was a lot of fun. I like that.
Absolutely, that one's good. Oh, okay. So this was on my list to be argued as like a Christmas movie, much like Die Hard. Is Batman Returns considered a Christmas movie?
Somebody actually, a few people threw it in the chat. I remember seeing
Did
it
they?
in the chat. Yeah.
So for me, that's I have it written down here, but it's to me, it's like, is that a Christmas movie? Because it takes place in Gotham City. They got the Christmas tree up and all that. So it's like, I guess. I guess.
Well, I had to have Rotten Tomatoes list of 100 Christmas films here. So there's some here I've never even heard of.
Yeah,
But
I
there's
don't.
a few on here that are like they have Trading Places on here because they're considering it a Christmas movie. Obviously, Gremlins, Batman Returns is on this list. While you were sleeping,
Interesting. While you were sleeping, really?
yeah, I did. Was that around Christmas time? I mean, I haven't seen that movie probably since I saw it in the theater.
Shit, I don't know. That was a good one. I
Um,
don't know.
let's
Oh,
see.
a movie that MB despises, fucking Just Friends, with Ryan Reynolds and Anna Faris. She hates that movie. She fucking, the intro where he's
Oh,
wearing
you're
the
not a
fat
down.
suit, and I think he's singing. I don't know what he's singing. The intro is so annoying. That movie is just terrible. She hates Just Friends. She hates it. I like it. I think Just Friends is great, but my wife freaking hates it. She's like, "Fuck that movie."
Oh, the I don't think I've seen it. I know of it, but I've never seen it.
Oh,
Hey, Ryan,
bro,
what's going on?
there's parts of it that are funny, like the interaction between Ryan Reynolds' character and his brother. That's funny. Anna Faris is like some wannabe like artist, and she sucks, but he's got to like babysit her, and he gets stranded in his hometown, where he used to be a big, like, I guess, overweight loser, or he was a big, and now he lost all this weight, and he's all successful, and he goes back to his hometown, and yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
I think so.
Anna and the Apocalypse. I don't think I've
A
ever seen it.
Wonderful Knife. I've seen A Wonderful Knife. I don't remember.
It was okay.
Yeah,
It was one of those. Not a lot of rewatchability for me.
yeah. It was. It's okay. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, that's so funny.
John says if you prefer darker movies for the holidays, check out The Christmas Tree from 1969 with William Holden.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Is he drunk through it? Big boozer. He was a
That's
drunk.
right. Yeah, I love Harold and Kumar. Go to White Castle. That's like one of my favorite, like, late night fucking just throw it on. And I actually watched the Christmas one. I think it's like, I don't know if it's the third one or whatever, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty shitty.
Is it?
It's terrible. Oh my god. It's like a very Harold and Kumar Christmas or some shit. That shit is ass. It's just not good.
There's a lot here that we've brought up already. Let's see.
Oh,
Uh,
we don't talk about this enough. Friday after next. This was on my list. Remember? So the Craig and Day, they're living together, and then the ghetto Santa breaks into their apartment and steals their shit. And remember, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, motherfucker. No, you don't remember Friday after
what
next?
movie was it?
And Friday after next. And I think that's when
Oh,
we first got to meet what's his name? The little comedian. What's his name? Oh man, I've Cat Williams, and then
Cat
remember
Williams.
Terry Crews. He had the phone books in his. He had to be. He's like, oh man, that's a Christmas movie. Okay, that is a Christmas movie. Friday after next. Oh my god, he's like, you thought you were just gonna take it. I'm like, you got a lot of balls, and he grabs his fucking shit with the fucking pliers. Oh my god.
Love
Oh,
Actually is a pretty good movie. Great British Comedy, Lots of Hot Women. I know the movie, but I've never seen it.
for real, Blueprint, bro. That's just hilarious, bro. It's so funny.
I never saw it. Did you ever see 8-Bit Christmas? Never saw that one.
I've seen it.
Neil,
I see like it around, but I've never seen it. Never seen it. No.
Steve Zane, Neil Patrick Harris. Never saw it. Muppet Christmas. I've seen that.
Oh my god.
See, Violent Night, Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the
Of course,
Snowman.
Black Christmas. What is Black Christmas? It has a 71% and 76% audience. Oh, I thought it'd be higher than that.
Oh my god.
Scrooged. Of course, we talked about Scrooge because we'll be watching that Scrooge for our watch along on Tuesday for Bill's birthday. Love Scrooged.
That's right.
National Lampoon's Vacation is absolutely the best.
Oh, by far. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have a very Harold and Kumar Christmas on here. It's got 59% audience on Rotten Tomatoes. Prancer, that's right. Somebody mentioned that before. Of course, Krampus, Home Alone, The Christmas Chronicles, Love Actually. There it is. The Preacher's Wife.
Yeah, Preacher's Wife.
Let's see, the Polar Express, of course. The Family Man. Why do I remember that one? That with Nick Cage. I remember seeing
That's
that.
what Nick. Remember, he goes.
Ah.
He like switched spots, and he actually, I think I don't know, he becomes like domesticated or something. Like he like lives a totally different life. So he has like a wife and kids, and he's got to be like a regular dad, and
Right, that's it. I did see that.
something like that. And then he's like real mad that he wants to buy like a suit or something. And then the wife is like, "That's like super expensive." He's like, "But I want the suit." She's like, "Are you kidding me?" She's like, "Go ahead, buy the suit." So like, I remember that scene for whatever reason, but I remember that. It's a good movie.
No, Eric says I've never seen it, but it's on my list for old movies. Is Christmas in Connecticut? I saw it years ago. I'd have to go back and rewatch it because I really don't remember much about it. Because I remember my mother was like that. Had my mother been watching TV in the last religiously watching TV show like cable, she probably would have been one of the people hooked on the Hallmark TV Christmas shit and the fucking Lifetime stuff. My mother would, because she loved Christmas movies. I remember a lot of the older films, her watching them when I was a kid, because she loved all that stuff. So she'd be pretty much. I mean, she used to read all those romance novels. I remember she had tons of those things when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
So she would have been hooked. She would have been hooked on the Lifetime shit.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Those stuffs. Those my grandma had them on TV all the time, dude. All the time. Like,
Ref is a mainstay. That's an absolute classic. All I Want for Christmas. Ethan Embry and Thor Birch play those siblings trying to get their parents back together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember The Parent Trap. It's like this. It sounds like the same plot.
Yeah, we me and the wifey not too long ago watched Bad Moms Christmas. I know it's not a really, it's not the best movie in the world, but it's pretty funny. I got to give it some credit. It's pretty funny. So if you haven't seen that one, check that out. Bad Moms Christmas. That one's so good.
This is one of the ones I've never watched any of these Medea movies because I've never been interested. Tyler Perry's Medea Christmas. I don't know. It just
I've never seen. I've never seen one of them either.
Doesn't do anything for me. So those, yeah. Well, let's now. I have a list of Christmas horror movies. Let's just run down some horror. Obviously, the top of the list, in Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, which I admitted I've not seen. Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale. Somebody mentioned that before in the chat too. Better Watch Out, Gremlins, and then The Apocalypse. Terrifier 3. Wow, it's got an 85% audience score. Wow.
Hell yeah. You better
I have to go check it out. Christmas, Bloody Christmas. The Lodge. I don't remember The Lodge. I've never heard of that one.
The Lodge is good. The Lodge is
a
good.
family retreat to a remote winter cabin over the holidays. The father is forced to abruptly depart for, of course, I have to switch pages. It's too much here. I'll lose my place. The hell with it. Never saw it. The Curse of the Cat People.
Yeah.
Carnage for Christmas. That has a 0% audience rating. Can't be that good, huh?
Sounds like shit.
Inside. I've never heard of that. Inside. The scissor-wielding psychopath terrorizes a pregnant woman on Christmas Eve. Okay. The Retaliators. Never heard of that one. A Christmas Horror Story. Oh, I just watched this. This one wasn't that bad. Actually, 48% on audience score. I'm surprised. It wasn't that bad. What do you call it? Narrates a lot of it. Shatner.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let's see what's going on in the chat. I'll go back. Let's see. The man who came to dinner. John says, in one respect, I was thankful when the 70s ended. No more yearly broadcasts of the homecoming with the walnuts. Homecoming? I mean, the Waltons, maybe? What are the walnuts? I don't remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Funny Farm. Would you consider Funny Farm a Christmas film? I don't know. I love the movie to death. The Grinch Stole Christmas. Polar Express, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah. The Santa Claus. Yeah. The first one, because then they start to get a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, the first one is the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know we're not
Slasher
talking.
Fred.
This is not a movie, but if you haven't seen Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities, I watched all the episodes, and episode 4 is called The Outside. That one is strictly this girl goes to a office Christmas party, and then it just goes off the rails from there. So y'all definitely go check that out. I think you can
What's
see
it
on
called?
Netflix. It's called Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities, episode 4, The Outside.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Always looking for
So
something to watch. To grandmother's house we go. I don't think I've watched anything with Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen except for Full House. The California Raid Christmas special? Why don't I remember that? I wish I did.
God. That's old school, man.
I don't remember that at all, Bill. Hold on, let me turn my heater off. Wow. It was cold in here. Now it's hot. I don't remember that one. Interesting. So let's see what else is here. Hosts. Await further instructions. The Advent calendar. Interesting. Red Snow. Dead End. The Day of the Beast. The Children. These are all Christmas movies, according to that. Rotten Tomatoes. Christmas horror movies, I should say. I Trapped the Devil. That sounds interesting. Wow, Colin, you probably saw a lot of these. Black Christmas. Absolutely. Krampus is on here. Silent Night. Maniac Cop 2. Was that took place during Christmas time? I haven't watched Maniac Cop 2 in a long time. Oh, yeah, Christmas Evil. Love me Christmas Evil. All the creatures were stirring. Who slew Auntie Roo? The fuck is that? Shelley Winters is in it? I don't remember that one. Silent Night. Yeah, we just talked about that with Malcolm McDowell. Jamie King. Christmas Evil. 36% audience score? Oh, you guys can go suck a dick. You guys gotta be kidding me. I love Christmas Evil. That's a classic in my house. Saint, It's a Wonderful Knife is on here. It's a Wonderful Knife got 72%, and Christmas Evil got 36% audience score. People have fucked up. The Apology
makes no sense.
Seriously, Holidays. I've never heard of this one. It looks pretty cool.
That's why I always say never listen to that shit. Just formulate your own opinion. You know what I mean? Never listen to
pay attention to this shit, but it just making me laugh. Like they have Silent Night, Deadly Night, which is an absolute classic at 40% audience score. Are you kidding me? Red Christmas, Wind Chill, It Cuts Deep. So let me get this straight. Black Christmas. Okay, let's see. So Silent Night, Deadly Night, which is a classic, audience score of 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. And Black Christmas 2019, that big steaming pile of shit, 31% audience score.
I mean, for the most part, I mean, if you go on Shudder right now, you can find a myriad of horror Christmas movies that you never knew existed.
I love it.
So I like to go on Shudder and play like horror movie roulette because I don't know what the fuck is what most of the time. So I'll just randomly pick a movie and watch it. And
yeah, it's fun that way.
It really is fun that way. So I mean, for me, it's like if you have Shudder or any other kind of streaming outlet that has movies that you normally typically wouldn't see, venture out and check it out, man. You might actually find a new one that you might like and make it a yearly staple.
Hey, Lito. Oh, we know what Lito's favorite one is besides Black Christmas, right? We had Lito on because Lito played a killer Santa and All Through the House. And we had him on last year with the director and the writer, brother and sister. We should do that again, Lito. We should figure out a way. If you guys are interested, I'll be more than willing to do. That was a lot of fun. Check it out, everybody. All Through the House. Where is it streaming right now, Lito? I'm trying to remember. P2 is on here. P2 is opening. P2 got 36% audience score. You know, I'm sorry. Rotten Tomatoes. It's more like rotten shit.
It's on Tubi, I believe.
Is it on Tubi?
Yeah, I think it's on Tubi.
Sound Like Deadly Night Part 2. The Mean One. which was it was all right. I liked it more because just it was nice to see David Howard Thornton in it. You know, it wasn't that great. Jack Frost, that's another creepy one.
Yeah, it's also on Freevee and Pluto if you're
I
wanting to watch that all through the house.
And it's on Prime too. He says, "Okay, cool."
Yeah, it was. I remember we spoke to the lovely Ashley Nunez. She was super
Yeah,
sweet,
very nice,
super.
and a brother too.
Yeah, her
God,
brother.
I
Yeah.
forget what the brother's name is. I'm sorry. Final Night, the Christmas Chronicles movie, Silent Night, 12, 21, and 23. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the Jim Carrey remake of A Christmas Carol 2009? It came out in 3D. I honestly didn't see it. Did you see it, Joe?
No, I did not.
I did not
No.
see it, honestly, John. The mean one, it's really not that good. It's just more of a novelty because it's David Howard Thornton.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Oh, I agree 100%. So my son Terrence and his friends all have a bet going. They try to avoid at all cost Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas," and then like if it's like a game, so if somebody hears it, then they're out. So
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
because
fuck
he
that.
just try to avoid it.
Hold on, belay my last. You asked me if I had watched the mean one.
Yeah, with
Oh
David Howard
yeah.
Thornton.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about a different movie. Yeah, that movie is terrible. Do not watch it. Yeah, sorry.
A-
I mentioned it earlier in the podcast. It was terrible. It's terrible.
ATM. I kind of like this. This was fun. And Elves. I don't know. I've never seen Elves from 1989. Dan Haggerty. I don't know that one. So those are a bunch of different horror ones. Yeah, just go on. So there's a channel. I don't know if I mentioned it last week on YouTube. It's like, what the hell is it called? Hold on a second, I'll find it. And they have all these movies. Like, wait till you see the list of movies I watch. I don't necessarily watch them start to finish. I just put them on in the background when I drive to work. So I basically watch films. It's let's see what the name of the channel is. It's like they sort of edit them, I guess, so they don't get in trouble.
Mhm.
But it's called it's called FFF, Full Free Films. And there's a bunch of like made for TV horror films and like low budget films. And there's a lot of fun stuff on there. The Changeling was on there. I was watching The Changeling the other day.
That's all. That was Changeling. Is that with what's her
George
name?
C. Scott.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, so they have a lot of cool movies on it. So it's definitely worth checking the channel out. Yeah, they had that on the list too. I never watched it. The Guardians Christmas Special. I asked my son if he watched it. I'm sure he did. Yeah, Jingle All the Way. We mentioned that's an awesome one. Polar Express.
Put the cookie down. I got a bomb.
Red one. I didn't see a red one. Yeah, Slasher Fred. Joe actually brought this up earlier. Night of the Meek with Art Carney from the Twilight Zone.
It's one of the best ones ever. One of the best episodes. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, absolute classic. Watch it every year.
Let me see here.
Shout out to Rise of the Guardians with the Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny, Santa, and Jack Frost.
So, I mean, we could all agree probably that the best Christmas horror movie of all time is Black Christmas, right?
That's the top of my list.
Right.
What's everybody's favorite Christmas horror film? Throw it in the chat. Let me know what your absolute favorite one is. Mine is Soup to Nuts is absolutely Black Christmas. It's one of my favorite films ever, but it's definitely my favorite Christmas horror film.
It has to be, right? Because it transcends being a Christmas film. It's even in the realm of best horror movie ever in a way. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like that film transcends that label, which is it speaks to how good it is, you know.
I mean, and the only other thing I would say for a close second, well, not even a close second, but a second would have to be Silent Night, Deadly Night, of course.
It has to be. Yeah, exactly. It has to be. Like, it literally has to be.
Yeah, that's right, John. You Canadians up there. Original Black Christmas is a Canadian film. I mean, it's not set in Canada. That's why, if you notice, they put those little unnecessary American flags on all their desks. But meanwhile, it's filmed in Canada. I think the only Canadian actor in it that's not, well, obviously John Saxon's not Canadian. But I'm trying to think of, is Olivia Hussey Canadian? I don't remember.
Ooh,
I don't remember if she's Canadian, but I know all the rest of them are all Canadian actors. They've all been in a lot of other Canadian films.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, Todd, thank you. I couldn't remember his name. I apologize.
Todd. Sorry about that, later. Todd.
I always
Todd the
loved Mickey's Christmas Carol. Watched it every year. And I don't watch a lot of like Disney stuff. I was never a Disney guy. Never even been to Disney World or Disney, any of the Disney stuff. It just never appealed to me. But I always liked Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Very nice.
Greetings
Oh, we
is
got Ryan.
he's tied. Black Christmas and
Yeah.
Silent Night, Deadly Night, the first one. I get it. Krampus, look at that. Ryan says Krampus. Okay.
Very,
I have to
very
go back and
interesting.
rewatch Krampus. I got to give it another watch.
Very interesting.
Look
I
at
mean,
Bill. Garbage day.
arguably the best, I guess, VHS cover of any horror movie or Christmas horror movie has to be Jack Frost, right? Has to be. Arguably, it has the best cover.
Oh, with the girl? Isn't that the one where the girl it's like stuck to Jack Frost?
No. It's the remember he's got like the mean face and he's got his teeth and it just says Jack Frost at the top.
Oh, that
Like
one.
it's
Okay, remember.
yeah, it's from 97. Like that, I remember that is just vividly as a kid.
Some say Christmas Evil is, I don't know. You know what? That would good point. I might have to put that as my second before Silent Night, Deadly Night. Yeah, Christmas Evil, just because, like I said, it's very sentimental to me for various reasons. But what do you call it? Always, if you ever look up the backstory on Christmas Evil, who says it's the best Christmas horror movie ever? John Waters. It's his favorite Christmas horror movie.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew she was. I knew she had like a almost like an international flavor because the way she looks and the way she has a little bit of an accent, but I wasn't sure if she was Canadian or not.
That is awesome.
Leanna, I remember switching to Jack Frost at Blockbuster. Why?
Hell yeah.
Well,
because you had the family one.
The family one with the bad one?
Yeah, and then you had the killer Jack Frost. So you would swap.
Look at you, Leanna. I like that. She's evil. I love that. Look at her. Imagine that kid comes home. He wants to watch, like a 9-year-old kid's like, oh, I'm going to watch Jack Frost. And he gets a different movie. I like it.
I love it.
Let's see. Slasher Fred says, I know Holly thing. It was the very last one they did with Will Lee, who played Mr. Hooper. Must be talking about something else. Not sure. Don't Open Till Christmas. They talked about decent slasher from the 80s. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, Black Christmas still. It's got to be the best. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Has to be. It's a very narrow, like, because if you think about all the horror movies that you've mentioned that were Christmas, right? Horror movies, there's only a select few that are like known to be really great. Like that, that's a tough window to fit into, man. Like when you're talking like you naming all these movies I didn't even know fucking existed. I'm looking them up right now. I'm like, what the fuck? I've never seen.
Yeah, there's a lot you don't know, man. There's a lot.
Half of them. Like it's a great premise, and you figure, yeah, it's gonna get watchable. You know, it's gonna be watchable because it's taking place during the holidays. But it's
what's up, Davey?
Like you're like, what the hell?
Your imitation of Olivia Hussey in Black Christmas. Hello. I always like when the very first call comes in, and she's saying, "Hey, everybody, it's the Mona," because the guy's always moaning and making weird sounds. It's just funny the way she says, "It's the Mona."
The Mona.
What's up, Corey Tiger? What's up? Welcome. Jack Frost from 97 with Shannon Elizabeth. Yes. Oh, love me some Shannon Elizabeth. Everybody should own one. Hey, Jamie, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, keep up. We're going through our horror ones now and see what's going on. Have I seen the video of Kiss singing White Christmas a cappella with Philadelphia? I do remember seeing it. Yeah, I remember flicking through and seeing it on YouTube. Yes, indeedy. John, my favorite resident Kiss fan. And I'm due for a Kiss live stream. You know, I'm due for a Kiss and chat. What is going on this week? I should really try to sneak one in. That didn't sound good. Yeah, let's try to sneak maybe this week. I'll try to sneak one in, maybe Wednesday or Thursday night. Get a Kiss and chat going. It's been a minute. It's been so freaking busy. It's time.
Very nice. Oh no, he paused. Oh no, Bubba. Pat, where'd you go, Pat?
I don't know. There's something wonky with my freaking internet. There's nobody here sucking it dry. Remember, I even did a restart. I don't understand it, so probably froze for a second. So I apologize. I don't know. I paid more for a bit larger bandwidth, and it still blows. And I'm plugged directly into the router. It's not like I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I don't know what it is. You know what? Let me. Oh, I know what it was. You know what it was? We're in hour end. Yeah, it just went back to my VPN. Let me turn the VPN off again.
Ah, got it.
Yep. Now we're back. So I turned the VPN off. Sometimes it gets wonky with the VPN. Child's Play reboot. Absolutely, yeah. The Everscathed with Mark Hamill, which I do like. Yeah. I actually like it.
All right, good call out there, Billy. Damn.
Yeah, the string of lights. He gets wrapped around him and he drags him into the lawnmower.
Yeah, we totally forgot about that shit. Totally forgot about that. Good job there, Bill.
Bad headroom in the house. Yeah. Yep. Surviving Christmas with James Gandolfini. Nobody mentioned that one yet. TJZ, you're right. Nobody mentioned that yet.
Rest in peace.
The late great James Gandolfini.
My boy.
I'm very sniffly today. Thankfully, I'm not. Everybody seems to be sick around me, but I'm just very sniffly. It's the time of year.
Yeah, me too. My nose is dripping as we speak.
Yeah, everybody's been. Brady was sick. Remember, he didn't make it Tuesday night for the watch long because he wasn't feeling well.
Oh yeah. Oh, Brady.
It was. I enjoyed the Child's Play 2019 remake. I thought it was a lot of fun, and it brought me to something I never knew before. So Terrence wanted to go because he wanted to see Mark Hamill, and I'm thinking, because Mark Hamill in Star Wars. He's like, no, the voice of the Joker, and I'm like, Mark Hamill's the voice of the Joker, but he's like, "What, you been under a rock, Dad?" It's like he's been the voice of the Joker, like the cartoon character. I go, the only Batman I've really watched besides the movies is the original with Adam West. I go, I didn't watch any of the other stuff, so I had no clue he was the voice of the Joker.
Yep, Adam from the animated series for sure.
Yeah, and that's I learned something that day from my
Batsy. Hey, Batsy. Gotta love it.
Yeah, it's true. The Child's Play remake is pretty much the original Megan.
Yeah, it was Megan before. That's right.
Yeah,
Megan before Megan.
Davey Deathray says, just Better Watch Out today and enjoyed it quite a bit. The most effed up PG-13. Yeah, is that the first time you saw it, Dave? We really liked it when I first saw it, man. What a twist. That kid's a real prick.
He really is.
Night of the Comet is another great one. Does it take... Is it really on Christmas time? It is, right? You're right about that, Jamie. That's true.
That's one of our favorites, man. Night of the Comet's a classic.
Yeah. Man. I always had the biggest crush on those girls. He also plays the voice of... how do you say it? Cilicia in Metalocalypse? I can't even speak it. I know the show, but I didn't know he did that too. Yeah, I mean, what I would honestly, it kind of was set up for a sequel too towards the end because he's like, he wants to go. Remember, what does he say? Oh, take me to the hospital. I want to make sure she's okay.
She's like, I like how she flicked him off at the end. She's like, fuck you.
Yep.
Yeah, I survived, you little prick.
Oh man, the poor boyfriend, man. Was it a bowling ball?
Yeah.
Yes. Right in the fucking smashes his head. That kid was a sadistic little prick. He really was. He was horrible. One of the good ones that come out in the past couple of years that I really enjoy.
That's funny.
That and the other one, the Christmas Bloody Christmas, to kill a robot Santa.
The only thing we're missing now is since Terrifier is now in the Christmas realm, we got to get a Jason Christmas movie. You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm surprised. Yeah. You know what? They might all jump on the bandwagon now because of Terrifier.
Yeah.
Christmas films, Christmas horror films. Like this one. I never saw this. I didn't even heard of it. I just watched A Creature Was Stirring with Scout Taylor Compton yesterday. A very odd movie with a killer porcupine at Christmas. A bit too bizarre. I mean, you sold me at Scout Taylor Compton. I'd just check it out just to see her. Never heard of it.
Yeah, me neither. Very interesting.
Davey says they should do a sequel where the kid gets out of jail since he was a minor, but the girl finds out and goes after him. A bit of reverse. I mean, it's set up perfectly to do a sequel to it. So, I mean, maybe it didn't do too well. I really don't. I don't remember. Was it in the theater?
Oh, I
Because
don't
I
know.
saw it on. What did I see it? I saw it on one of the streaming services. I never even remember it being in the theater.
Oh, I don't know.
Interesting.
Whoa, Cody. Kevin Conroy is Batman?
Ooh, them's
He
fighting words.
he is. Well, he is. He's one of the best known. I suppose.
That's true. Jason is in that Never Hike in the Snow fan film.
Well. Not many people know about that, Billy. But you're right.
Michael and Jason Crash Christmas. Nice.
That would be gnarly.
Jason and Michael Myers Christmas sing along and be an awfully quiet film. Could be from talk. Maybe it's like it'd be like a Mad Lib where you have to fill in your own words. Could you imagine?
Hey, I'd pay to watch that any day of the week.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I have anything else on my list here that I missed or that we missed. I think we covered all the films that I've seen. I like all the horror, the classics. Well, I've learned about some I've never even heard of, so I wrote a few of those down. Yeah. I guess the only thing that's really on my radar is one of these days I really got to get off my ass and watch A Nightmare Before Christmas. Maybe this year will be the year.
Bob Dylan and We Are the World. I actually liked that documentary. That was a good documentary there, Leanna. That was pretty good.
Which one? Oh, the We Are the World documentary? I didn't see it yet. Is it good?
It's great, man. It's really cool. Man, Lionel Richie was the man.
Even that'd be like the Star Wars Christmas special is pretty whacked out. I haven't seen that one in a long time since I was a kid. Be like
Bud from H2 singing about pie.
Yeah, it was
that would be good.
nice. Awesome. So yeah, those are our favorite Christmas movies, traditional, horror. Everybody in the chat threw their stuff in there. If you're watching this after the fact, hit us up in the comments. Throw some of your favorite ones in there, both traditional, horror mainstays that you watch every year. What you consider your favorite, reasons why. Just throw everything in there. I'm up for that. What is John putting in here? Let's see. Hold on. I remember watching Cheap Trick live Budokan before the album was released at Christmas time in '78. It was a one-time TV broadcast on Sunday. No, I don't remember seeing that. Never saw the live on TV. Man, you guys got some good shit going on up there in Canada. What's Bill saying? Freddie's already wearing a red and green sweater. He just needs to swap out the fedora for a Santa hat. He could turn people into marshmallows and roast them. Yeah, I mean, there's so much potential there with Freddie. It's amazing they never did a crossover Christmas movie with him. Big time. Yeah, so that's our favorite Christmas movies.
Very nice.
Awesome. Like I said, throw some more in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button. So for those who are just tuning in, we do have several segments to this podcast. So Tuesday nights, we do a watch along and we try to review the film before we watch it on Tuesday, unless obviously it's a movie we've never seen before, but it's a movie we've seen. I admittedly haven't seen Scrooged in years, and neither has Joe.
Holy hell.
But yeah, so we do this will be a real quick review. You guys let us know in the chat. What do you think of Scrooged? Have you guys all seen Scrooged? And more to the point, it's a birthday special too, because Bill, the Everscape in the chat, it's his birthday Tuesday. So he'll be joining us live, and it'll be a little birthday bash for Bill, the Everscape.
Super sweet.
So it'll be pretty cool. So let's do a quick movie review of Scrooged. Scrooge, 1988. Bill Murray. One of my favorite characters in it is of course, was a Christmas Past, the cab driver, which is David Johansen from the New York Dolls. I'm a huge New York Dolls fan, so anything he's in. I mean, of course, this was the era of Buster Poindexter. the Dolls had since disintegrated. He reinvented himself as Buster Poindexter, but just a funny movie, man. Jamie just watched it today. One of her favorites. Yeah, make sure you come back and watch it on Tuesday with us. There's always a debate. Does Lethal Weapon count as a Christmas movie? Yeah, that's another one that people do consider a Christmas film.
Yeah, I'd have to say so. It has. Yeah,
I wouldn't argue it though. So Scrooge, I saw I did see this in the theater because back in from 1986 to the beginning of 90, I worked at a movie theater, so I saw a lot of these films in the theater. Scrooge was one of them as well. So I love it because it had Bill Murray in it. So any movie with Bill Murray in, you sold me. And how it's like, well, he's a prick and it's trying to it's basically a modern retelling of A Christmas Carol, where they're trying to obviously show him what life would be like, that you visited. It's the whole 9 yards. And of course, it's all comedy. And to me, I think David Johansen makes the movie.
He really does.
Scrooge rules. I watch it every holiday season. Going to be a blast watching it with you guys. 9 out of 10. Wow, look at Bill. That's one of his favorites. So that's what we're doing for his birthday. Lito watched Scrooge every year. One of his favorite directors. Who directed it? I don't remember.
Karen Allen, the Babe.
Karen Allen's absolutely
the indie film. Indie
film. Yeah, she was cute.
Carol Kane.
Well, she was good in. She was cute in Animal House. And what the hell was the other film show I'm thinking of? See, Jamie says like me. She saw it in the theater too. Richard Donner. That's it. I couldn't think. But for me, I would give Scrooge I'll give it 7.5. I think that's fair. It's not my favorite Christmas comedy, but I do love it. So 7.5 is definitely respectable. What about you, Big Joe?
Man, I know it's Bill Murray at his finest. I mean, his filmography is amazing, but this one is kind of the essential Bill Murray. Classic film. It's a yearly watch. I will have to admit I have not seen it in quite some time, but I do remember pretty much a lot of the film from back in the day. And actually, I'm actually motivated to go and watch it here after we're done with the show. They're trying to just catch up, and just kind of refresher. But no, I mean, for the most part, a lot has already been said. It's classic. Got to watch it. From what I can remember, I give it a 7 out of 10.
Nice.
Why not?
And it's on Pluto for free, but obviously you have to deal with commercials. You can rent it. No, she was in another. I know she was in The Sandlot, but I'm thinking, what if she? We're all Carpenter fans. She was in Starman.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like, I couldn't remember off the top of my head. I'm like, no, she was Starman. Scrooge was kind of like UHF. Both eventually became cult favorites. Yeah, it didn't do well, Scrooge. I remember it not doing well. I mean, it wasn't a bomb, but it wasn't like the class that it is now. Just like UHF. UHF was a big bomb. But I love UHF. I love that film. I've always been a big Weird Al fan. And next summer, I'm excited. Might be the summer I actually get to see Weird Al live in concert.
Oh, my God.
He's playing the Bethel Woods, the concert venue my son works at in the summertime. He's playing, I think it's July of 2025. He's doing it. And I'm like, I got to go see Weird Al. I have to go see him.
Hey, from what I understand, he puts on a great show, man.
Davey's pumped for you. Awesome. Scrooge watch party. His favorite. That's your favorite Christmas film of all time. That's awesome. Love it.
Hell yeah.
And for those in the chat, because I know there's a lot of crossover here between my channel and Davey's. If you guys aren't subscribed to Davey, man, go check him out. Davey Deathray. He's got a lot of good stuff going on there. You just I actually popped on shortly last night because he did a watch log of my favorite Christmas horror. He did a watch long of Black Christmas. So I popped in just in the beginning before I went out to dinner with some family and friends. I was like, damn, why'd you have to do it last night when I wasn't home? I would have loved to have just been on the whole time annoying the shit out of everybody. Yeah, she was in The Sandlot. She was great. For years I confused her with Jessica Holmes. Yeah, exactly. She does look a lot like her. You got to watch Paradise. It's been a minute since I've seen that. It's probably on Prime too. I just brought it up here to see where it's on Pluto, so you can watch it for free. Yeah, it's on Prime, Paramount Plus, Hulu, Sling, Roku, all that. You got to all pay for it, obviously, unless you're subscribed. I'll probably just I can watch it for free, obviously on Pluto, but then I got to deal with commercials. I'll probably just rent it on YouTube for $3.99. This way I don't have to take commercials. Makes life easier. You have UHF on special edition. What's on there? Is there anything cool? They have like a commentary with Weird Al on it That might be worth buying. I'd love to hear his commentary on that. I love what do you call it? Michael Rich is in it. Stanley Spadowski. Stanley Spadowski's Clubhouse. You get to drink from the fire hose. I love that movie. It's so stupid and funny. Prime. Yeah. So, let us know. After the fact, hit us up in the comments. Let us know, where do you stand with Scrooged? What would you give it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let us know your ranking out of 10, and make sure you join us on Tuesday night, not only to watch the film along with us, and for those, well, actually, I've been starting to preface all the watch-alongs that we're not showing the film. We're watching along together because I'm tired of getting the after comments. Where's the movie? All you guys doing is talking.
Like, that's the point. We know that. That's
called watch along. We're watching the film in its entirety. So make sure you join us Tuesday night and wish Bill the Everscathe a happy birthday.
That's right.
Bill says, hear ye, come on, one and all, to my Scrooge birthday bash on Tuesday night. Bring your holiday cheer and don't forget the figgy pudding. Has anybody ever had figgy pudding?
No.
Have you ever had figgy pudding?
No, I can't say that I have. What is
Never
figgy pudding?
Never had figgy pudding. I have no freaking clue what it is. Obviously, it must be pudding made out of fig. I know figs are big around the holidays. I love like regular figs, just eating them. They're so sweet. Always had, my aunt would always have them, and my mom would always have them at Thanksgiving. And I love
figgy
them,
pudding. Sounds like something that you experience when you're, tossing somebody's salad. I don't know. You get that.
Well, now I'll never try it after getting that visual.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got a little bit of leftover figgy pudding dripping out.
Greetings, never. Oh, come on Tuesday night and watch along with us, man. If you never watched it, awesome. Some people just every time. There's so many of our watch alongs now that I'll get a comment. Where's the movie? It's just you guys talking. I wanted to see the movie. Well, you cheap fuck. Go rent it or buy it. Stop trying to find it for free.
That's true. That's true.
Not
gonna get no freebies here.
Then I'll argue with people. Well, I go, where does it say I'm showing the movie? Well, it says it's a watch along. I go, yeah, we're watching along with each other. It doesn't say watch the full movie here. It doesn't say full movie. It doesn't say dick. You nitwit.
Oh, hey, you know what we forgot to do, by the way?
Freaking disgusting.
That's figgy. We forgot to do new items in our collection. We forgot to do new items.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're pretty much good with the review of Scrooge. We want everybody to come hang out with us. Yeah, exactly. Not even with reactions, because even with reactions, you can't show the whole film either. I mean, you can show bits and pieces of it. You can show certain portions of it. Usually, if you show the trailers, they don't really ding you. But I can't broadcast the whole goddamn movie. They'll take that shit right down. Yeah. Just go ask the guys that all the good names are taken. Those guys kept trying and they kept taking their streams down. So they do. Take my word for it. Mm-hmm. So that's our review of Scrooged. Come back Tuesday night, watch along with us. Awesome.
Badass.
Yeah, we glossed over our new items in our collection. So I didn't take a video of everything. So these are my two new items right here. You have this looks like a Beatles era Myers. He's got like the mop top. So this is the Myers piggy bank they're selling at Spencer's. You put the coin up here.
He's so cute.
There's Halloween 2 on his ass. You can get your money out of here. So yeah, so it's that new Halloween. I gotta fix his hair because it looks like he had a real rough night. Look at that.
It looks like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Fuck. And the only other thing I got was the plushie over there, which is a smaller version of the larger plushie that they sell at Spirit. So if you guys are interested in getting it, go to Spencer's because they have buy one get one 50% off.
Oh.
Did you get anything new, Big Joe?
My ass did because I brought it.
Boy.
Let me see. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Everybody knows I'm a big. Did I already show this? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I did show it. I don't know. I got this new Tatsu figure, a new Ultimate figure from those who love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
I finally found this guy. Remember, he's like the second in command of the Foot. You got Shredder, and then you got this guy. So apparently this was a hot item. I could never really find one for retail, and then the ones that I did find a little bit earlier ago, a couple months ago, they were all damaged. So finally found him. in great shape. So that's awesome. I found some. Oh, excuse me. I found some cool stuff that I think I already have in the collection, but when you find it for a decent price, you can't say no. So I'm just gonna kind of show you what I found. So I'm sure you are familiar with this thing right there, Pat.
Oh yes. What's that? The 30th?
The 30th, yes, sir. 35th
The
anniversary.
35th? I can remember. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've even looked at that.
Open it up. It's got a bunch of cool little
What, they have it
artwork
used
stuff.
at FYE? Because that's like a big FYE sticker on the front.
No, it's from like a CD exchange.
Gotcha.
So I was hunting and I found it. This is what the disc looks like. So classic. And I mean I have this somewhere, but you can't pass it up for the price, man. Anything Halloween. So that's one. I'm sure you have this. This is the Halloween Rob Zombie Halloween's unrated blockbuster edition. You ever seen that?
Yes, I do.
That is cool. You open it up, and I thought this was interesting because even the disc says Blockbuster exclusive. Look at that. Super cool.
Very nice.
Um,
Figgy Pudding
then
is
we
also
have-
his Christmas cake in Canada. He had to endure that
Nice.
stuff in his Scottish family as a kid, kind of like haggis, but with it sounds nasty. Oh, that just sounds nasty.
Sounds dirty. You know how I'm a big fan of Halloween too. I didn't have this cover before. Don't know
Okay,
why.
cool. Yeah.
Couldn't find it anywhere. But it's funny how they got the 8.6 mask.
The
on the disc.
8.6 on the disc. Yep.
It's
I
so
love when they do
freaking
stupid shit
funny.
like that.
You can see it right here too, displayed on the back. So corny.
Yep.
But I love it. So good.
That's right. That one has the Night She Came Home doc on it. That's the one that's got Brett in it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, we were
And then
watching
check
it at
this out.
Brett's house.
So this is the 30th anniversary edition, Halloween 2 soundtrack CD. Look at that.
Oh, nice. Look at you. You got some really cool odds and ends there.
Yeah, man, it was super cool. The best thing about it is when you look at the disc, you're like, what the fuck? I don't remember it looking like this. You ever seen one that looks like this? It's totally gnarly.
I have to look at mine because I honestly haven't opened it up in ages.
Yeah, because I don't know. Because since it's the 30th edition, I don't know.
Hey,
I
Coy.
couldn't find it anywhere online or anything like that. So I really do not know, man. Let me see.
Oh, for a second there, I thought Coy. I thought you spelled it the Ever Shaved. This looked like the Ever Shaved.
Ever shaved?
Oh wait, Bill
But,
says. Speaking of Brett, he must have had too much holiday cheer and passed out again. Here's a clip. Roll it, Pat. Oh, I gotta find it. Yeah, where is
and then
it?
I have.
Where is it?
I got some good stuff right here. I think you'll appreciate, my friend.
Hold on. Let's roll this in honor of Bretty.
Oh, Brady, we miss you. And from Happy Death Day, I found this funny. I never seen this in person anywhere.
Never even saw it. Never even had it.
Super cool, man. So this is a really cool find. Got a nice little.
You don't see a lot of Happy Death Day stuff.
No, you really don't.
Love that movie. That's a fun movie.
Did you find these, Pat? Let me show you. These are from Trick or Treat Studios. The Don Post, the plastic mask. Look at this.
No, I haven't picked them up yet.
Yeah, this is great. So we got the pumpkin. And come on, baby. Then we got, of course, the skeleton.
Where did you pick these up? We had a convention or
from some Halloween shop. Actually, a friend reached out to me and they called me and said, "Hey, do you want them?" I'm like, "Yeah." And
those are cool. I gotta pick them up.
Packaging is great. Last but certainly not least, where we at? Of course, you got to go for the trifecta when it comes to these things.
Gotta have Hagatha. There
That's
she is.
right.
The witch in
So
all
good
glory.
Good old Don Post. So they have the full mask, and then these are just the half plastic ones, which I think these are pretty cool. So,
I like
yeah,
the half mask. That'd be cool to display on the wall.
yeah, not bad. Just hang them on the wall. You're right, Bubba. So that's pretty much all I got. That's new to the collection.
Why is you asking me what I want for Christmas? I might have to put that on my list.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna find a place to
Do it
put
right
them.
now.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So that's what we've added in our collection this week. Is for you guys that know we're big collectors. I only collect Halloween stuff, but Joe has a very eclectic mix, as well as does Brady.
Yes.
Very cool. So if you guys get anything new in your collections, because there's a few collectors in the chat, let us know, man. Throw it in the chat. Throw it in the comments after the fact, and let us know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Hell yeah.
So tonight we're doing our top 5. So I was trying to think of something to stay in the theme of Christmas and do our top 5 worst Christmas gifts. And I'm sure we've gotten some shitty ones. Mine are mostly generalizations. I don't remember anything really specific. I was trying to think of something specific, but I just remember like more so getting gifts as a kid that you just like getting clothes or something, you know, when you wanted like something else or like a video game or something. Like, seriously, what the fuck is this? So let's do our top 5 for this week.
Ooh.
So tonight we're doing our top 5 worst Christmas gifts. Like those gifts that just blow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You always, as a kid, what did you want? You wanted like toys, you wanted video games or something fucking cool. And even as an adult, it's like, now that I'm to the age now where I'm like, you know what? I tell my wife and the kids, I'm like, don't buy me anything. Seriously. Plus, the wife always complains. She's like, I never want to buy you because you just buy whatever you want. I said, no, it's because I buy Halloween shit. And a lot of this stuff is timed release stuff that you have to buy at a certain time. I can't tell you, you know, what do you want for Christmas? I can't tell you like in the beginning of December to get me this item at Spirit Halloween because it's gone. So I have to buy some of this stuff when it's out at that specific time. I'm like, if you want me to buy it and you take it and hide it in the closet, I don't give a shit.
That's right.
But yeah, what did Bill say? He picked them up in a little Halloween shop from Dallas.
Of course.
Oh, that's on my list. A donation in Bill's name has been made to the Human Fund.
The Human Fund. That's right. The Human Fund.
So I am going to say right off the bat, my number 5 is when you get those gifts where somebody says, like, all of us, you know, have jobs. Hopefully, everybody has a job. They're gainfully employed for the holidays. But I've had those, not necessarily with this company that I'm with now, because they do have Christmas parties. And actually, I won these big ass freaking real nice speakers at our Christmas party on Friday night in the grab bag. So, but I do remember when I worked for Time Warner Cable years ago, they would do that every year to us. They'd be like, "Oh, a donation has been made in your name." It's like, you know, if I'm going to donate something, I'm going to fucking do it. You know, I'll do what I want, but give me the fucking money. If I'm going to make a donation, I'll do it myself. Yeah. So when they just donate on your behalf to the Human Fund, which is 9 out of 10 times, you never know if they even donated. So it's a load of shit.
Absolutely.
Ergo, George Costanza.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
So to me, that blows when they just say, "Oh yeah, we're not going to give you something. We're just going to take what we're going to give you and give it to somebody else. Thanks."
That's fucking great. Well, I mean, that's your number 5.
That's my number 5.
Start off with a bang. All right. Well, my number 5, I kind of look at it from 2 parts. So this is as a kid, clothes. Nobody wanted fucking clothes as a Christmas gift growing up as a kid.
Oh hell yeah, no man, I have a video somewhere. I'll find this a picture. I'll find this picture. And I know the specific picture. There's a picture of me in my aunt's house, and like they gave us like a bunch of flannel shirts. And there's a picture of you can see my face like,
the fuck is this shit?
What the fuck is this? I didn't want this. I like wanted a Kiss album. I wanted like some toys or something. And then you could see I'll find that picture. And my face is like,
so that point, right? So that was as a kid. Now the fucking irony of it is you get older, right? And as dads, what do we get? Socks. I fucking hate getting socks.
That's come up on my list, man. That's come up on my list.
But it's both. Well, to me, it's a twofer. It's clothes in general. Clothes as a kid, but then most of my
next ones are clothes, but they're specific items. So I'm just saying specific clothes items that I'll be getting.
So now every fucking sock, I don't want no goddamn socks. I buy my own socks that I like. Okay, I like
Jamie
my
said
shit.
Time Warner Cable, blast from the past. Oh yeah, I worked for Time Warner for 7 years, hanging strand and climbing telephone poles back in my youth.
That's my number. That's my number 5. Oh, yeah.
Bill said one time I got my ass beat for Christmas. That's never a good gift. Yeah. Did you ask for an ass whooping at Christmas? No, I didn't ask for that. Well, that's what you're getting. Okay.
You get
No
spanked
thanks.
for not being grateful for what you get.
All right, my number 4, and I remember this vividly, just getting these pretty much every year. Shoes.
Oh my gosh.
I remember looking at my parents, and I remember I got like shoes one year, and it's just, I just looked at my mom. I'm like, aren't these a necessity? I should be getting these during the year. Why are you wasting my Christmas gift on a fucking necessity?
Oh, I love it.
It's a necessity. I need shoes to walk. I need to go outside. I need shoes. It's a necessity. It's a basic right that you, like a parent's supposed to provide for their children. I provide my kids with shoes.
Like, I need shoes. Wait till Christmas.
Yeah, wait till Christmas. So I don't have to buy anything you want. I'm going to buy you shoes.
Oh, that is so rich.
Yeah. Number 4 for me, shoes.
Our parents used to get away with some bullshit back in the day, man. It's like,
well, you know what?
on.
Jamie brings up a good point. Shoes are always on, always a good gift list. Women are different because they love shoes. Like my wife's got like freaking 2 bins full of fucking shoes. I mean, you buy a girl shoes and they're like freaking giddy. You know, it's like this. It's like they're all high on that shit. So that's a different story. But like for guys, you buy me like shoes. I'm like, I don't want fucking shoes. Necessity.
I love it. That's a good choice, my friend. Good number 4. All right, so it was kind of hard because I'm trying to think like am I thinking in the mindset of a kid, my younger days, or my current self. Even from then to now, this is a gift that some people still give out traditionally, but I don't fucking eat it. I don't like it. It's never been a thing that I've ever.
Oh, I know where it's going.
Fucking fruitcake, bro.
Fruitcake.
I never fucking understood why people gave out fruitcake, bro. It's just disgusting to me. I was like, I don't want that. I don't. Thank you so much.
I never understood that. It's like this big brick of like shit, and
it's terrible.
My wife, Kathy, bought it like fruitcake like a year or 2 ago. I come home and I haven't seen since I was a kid. I'm like, what the fuck is that? She goes, I bought a fruitcake. I go, like, what do you hate me? I'm like, I'm not gonna eat. I didn't eat that shit when I was a kid. I'm not gonna eat it now. I'm like, did you go get me? Like, did you go like a sheetrock saw from my garage to cut that son of a bitch?
I like that. He's like, you hate me? What the hell fuck is this?
Yeah.
Oh, Brian.
Fruitcake is just a fuck you in a dish.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh man, fruitcake is fruitcake. I'll tell you a story. It's funny because I met growing up when I was a kid, growing up in Edgewater. House next to me, it was a 2-family house, and the downstairs was older gentleman and his sister lived upstairs. The house had been in the family forever, so they like one lived in one apartment, one lived in the other. And for those that have been to Catholic school, every year they used to do this thing. I don't know if they still do it in Catholic school. They used to give you like these big kits, and you just have to go out and sell shit. It was like a fundraiser for the school, and they give you this big like suitcase type thing with the most random stupid shit that nobody wants. But you had to go out and sell it. So I used to go like door to door back in the day. So I remember one year going next door to the neighbor next door. And she's like, oh, come upstairs and let me see what you got. Because she was always very nice to me. And it was like, we're not at Christmas time. She's like, oh, here, I have something to drink. And she puts out a piece of fruitcake. And I was like, I didn't want to be rude. You know, I was taught to respect your elders. And I didn't want to be rude to her. But I looked at that thing and I'm like, oh.
Terrible.
I'll never forget that. That was probably the last time I ever had a piece of fruitcake in my mouth. Was then.
Terrible.
Oh, it's just nasty stuff. Yeah, that good choice. I forgot about that. All right. Number 3 is basically what I just mentioned before. The picture of me like wearing like this flannel jacket. A jacket, a thing again. It's a fucking necessity. Why you buy me a jacket at Christmas? You're supposed to clothe me and feed me for fuck's sake. Don't get to me at Christmas time and waste something good that I can get at Christmas time.
Oh my god!
I will find that video. I will find that picture of me. You'll see me with my big, like Ringo Starr bowl haircut because that was the big thing, the Tupperware cut back in the 70s. Actually, I think it was the early 80s, if I remember correctly. Ryan says, I'd rather
That's
have my
funny.
manhood stomped by a big girl than eat fruitcake. Oh, that's a good one too. I didn't even think of that. This is something that my wife, my father-in-law's second wife was big for, and if my wife was here, she'd say the same thing. She was big on buying educational things. It's like, look, it's a Christmas.
Yeah,
This
it's
isn't
not
school.
now's not the time to be learning. Okay,
Yeah,
I
she get all
want
these it's like educational things, and the kids would be like, just be nice to her, just say thank you and just nod your head. The real Santa
to.
Claus is coming to our house and bringing you the good shit. Just nod your head for Grandma Nancy.
Seriously, just be grateful. You know
Yes.
what your parents have to tell you? Say thank you.
Yeah, but I forgot
Like
that's a good
say
one.
thank you.
Educational games.
Say thank you. God damn it. All right, I guess we're at number 3 now, buddy. Number 3.
That was number
So
3. Yep.
this one, that for me, that I put this in. I put a lot of thought into this one, and this is something that strikes me with experience. So number 3 would have to be something that was bought for you with your own money, and you didn't know it. That is by far.
Oh,
That is by far. Yes, that's by
that's every
far
year
the
because
worst
well, you know
Christmas
now
gift.
because it's you and MB now. You're a couple. You're married. Same thing like with me. Like when the wife would say, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'm like, "Don't spend the money." She's like, "Why?" Because I'm paying for it. Don't
That's
spend all
right.
this extra money. I don't need anything. You want to buy me like one thing? That's fine. And
I
I'll never say it's my money because first of all, I'll get knocked out. Um, but it's
I have to
basically
say
coming
this
from.
though.
I mean, she works, she has
Oh,
money, but the majority of it comes from me. And it's like, no, don't spend the money. I don't want to spend the money. Let's save the money.
I have to say this though, because this happened to me when I was a little bit younger, a lot younger, way before MB and we got together and everything. But I remember one year, the craze was getting a new Xbox. It was like not the first Xbox. I don't know if it was like the second one or whatever, but I remember I was working a lot and Christmas came and I opened it. I was like, I don't have the money for this kind of gift, but I know we did as a couple and who I was with at the time. And I opened this up and I'm just like, dude, I was genuinely excited. Like, oh my God, an Xbox. How did you do it? I'm so happy. Thank you. And I played it and I'm like, 30 days go by, we're into the new year. And then the good old statement comes in the mail, talking about, and I'm going through my mail, open up the statement, and yeah, it was in my name. A card that was open, credit card that
Nice.
was open in my name, my everything, and I ended up I had to pay that back.
Oh my God. That's
Now
it. Like
that
at Christmas,
is bad.
I get all the bills at the Christmas and I start looking at the credit cards and everything. I'm like, yeah, this is great.
That
Hey,
was
Mopar, what's
fucking
up, man?
oh and obviously you can tell that relationship didn't work out, but that lets you know, you know what I mean? That lets you know. Here's
Bill
a
says his
gift.
buddy
You
Craig, who I met Craig, once said he was going to wrap his foot and give everyone a swift kick in the ass for Christmas.
Oh, that's too
YouTube,
funny.
I never. Oh yeah, on the settings, just make sure it's set for all notifications. That's weird. I should tell you.
Crying over here. You got me crying over here,
Of
bro.
course, I'm still going with the clothing thing. So my number 2, you mentioned it before, socks. I'm like, don't buy me socks. If I need socks, I'll buy socks. I'm okay.
Oh,
If I need socks, I'll buy the fucking things.
bro. It's like every year. Every year. Every year.
Which is
Socks.
good though. My parents, my father really didn't do any Christmas shopping. My mother did all the Christmas shopping. As I got older, I'd be like, mother, please, socks and underwear. If I need it, I'll buy it. All this other stuff. Or just don't give me. And I always say, just don't give me anything, especially when you get past the person, like past the specific age with your parents. I'm like, look, you don't have to buy me anything. Don't worry about it. Especially when we had kids. I'm like, worry about getting stuff for the kids. Not to worry, buy me anything. Just buy stuff for your grandkids.
Yeah, keep it simple. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
don't.
but oh wow, socks. Yay, thanks.
Thanks so much. Oh man. Okay. So this is a gift. This is number 2. This is a gift that I despise. I despise. And I got it. It was like a stretch of like 10 years as a kid that I got one every year. And I don't remember. Do you remember? You can probably still go to Walmart and still pick them up. In this section when you first walk in, they got the fake jewelry and everything.
Uh
The
huh.
watches, the cheap fucking watches that they would sell. Like it would be like a Ninja Turtle watch or Batman or Spider-Man or the watches. every fucking year I would get a watch, a cheap ass like $6.99 watch, and it was like the digital screen. No, I'm talking about the little. It had 2 buttons, and you would push it to set the time. And I hated those. I still to this day hate those watches, man. If you really hate somebody, you want to give them a fuck you gift, buy them one of them cheap ass
Oh,
fucking
dude,
watches.
you don't buy one and send one to you now.
I would get one every year, dude, and I had like all of them: the Ninja Turtle, Batman, Barbie, you name it. It was like a Ken on there. It was terrible. Those watches are terrible. I
Bill
never.
says a few
Oh
years ago, I gave my brother-in-law a piece of chocolate shaped like dog shit as a something like comedy goofy gifts. I'll take all day long because they make me laugh. That I would never
Yeah.
complain about.
Yeah,
That's
the
fun
knockoff
stuff.
Casio watches. There you go, there, Ryan. Fucking hella knockoff, bro. Hella knockoff. Oh, the fuck. Oh, like Sonic the Hedgehog. Some had the little face plates that you can pull up. You know what I mean? Oh, I hated those fucking watches, man. I hated them. They would only
All
work
right,
for like a week. Oh,
so my number one, I think we mentioned it earlier. My number one, underwear.
oh my gosh. Chones.
Because it's also weird when somebody buys you underwear. It's like, dude, why are you buying me something? I'm gonna put my ass on my balls. It's like if I'm gonna buy my underwear, I'm gonna buy what I want. Because it's always the kind that you don't like.
Yeah. And they're never the right size either. They're never the
And
right
they're never
size.
the right size either. They're like, I'll go to put them on like a fucking thong. It's like, seriously? Have you seen my ass? Have you seen it? I don't see it all the time. I see it in the mirror, and believe me, that shit ain't gonna fit.
Oh,
If it don't fit,
my God.
you must have quit.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah, underwear. I'm like, seriously?
Oh,
Because it's all like
man.
staple stuff. It's like if I need it, I'll get it. You know?
Yeah, don't bother, don't bother, don't. It's okay.
Yeah, comedy gifts I get. Comedy gifts are fun. I enjoy those. Buy that shit to me all the time. I like comedy gifts. That's fun stuff. But yeah,
Man.
it's mostly clothes. Like I said, underwear, socks, all that shit. But underwear is always the worst. It's like it's awkward too. I'm trying to remember. I think one year I got like underwear from my mother-in-law, and I'm like, why should mom buy me underwear? It's just creepy. It's weird. Oh, I kind of told you needed this. I said, yeah. Well, you tell her I need like porn, and she's gonna buy me porn. I mean, it's just weird. No, it's just weird shit.
It's terrible. Terrible. All right, man. I guess that's a pretty good number one. Well, I really thought about this long and hard.
I have some honorable mentions too, but I'll wait till you do number one.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I can't fucking stand my number one fucking worst Christmas gift, in my opinion, is a fucking coffee mug. Fuck that. I don't want to. No more coffee mugs, please. No more, best dad. No more fucking. No more coffee mugs, please. Please. There's no more room in the cupboards.
No more Halloween movie pleasure. No horror movie podcast, Cubs. Come on.
No more coffee mugs, bro. I'm so sorry. Like, that's a fuck you gift. You get somebody a coffee mug for a gift.
Horror movie. Come on, don't come on, guys, get it for everybody. Come on. It's a Christmas season. Go to the shop and buy it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go. But that's different. That's pretty cool, man. Oh, but yeah, that's my number one, man. Is coffee mugs. Thanks. Thank you so much. Put it.
Well, I think I've told the story once before because I don't drink coffee. So you come to my house. My kids drink coffee now, but they're obviously they're not here. But you go into my cabinet in the kitchen. There's like fucking 50 coffee mugs. You can't even get one in there. When the kids aren't around, there's one person in this house that drinks coffee. It's my wife.
Yeah.
There's 50 mugs. Like I'll go wash the mug and I can't get the motherfucker. I'm like, why? There's nobody here. I don't drink coffee. Why do we have 8,000 coffee mugs? But it's right. Over the years, you get all these goddamn coffee mugs. I never buy her a coffee mug ever. I did buy her for our anniversary. I got her like one that she could take back and forth, like the travel one to take back and forth to work. That's a different story. Because her other one, I got a one that was engraved that said "Dog Mom" with her picture on it with the puppies, something like that. But the coffee mugs, and people come over like, why do you have so many coffee mugs? I go, I don't know. I don't drink coffee. It's freaking creepy. They just keep multiplying.
Yeah, and it's like an outdated technology now because everybody's got those Stanley cups. Everybody's got those insulators that hold all this water and keeps it cold or hot for forever. Like mugs are a thing of the past, baby. Thing of the past.
Porn
No
for
more.
Christmas. Is that a Hallmark movie? I mean, there's hot frosty. That's right. Coffee mugs, no good.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
here, Cody. That's the only way you drink coffee, baby, is by
my
drinking it
wife,
black.
that's it. Kathy, she used to put sugar and milk in now. All she does is she just drinks it black.
That's it.
She likes her black coffee. She likes, she likes espresso. She likes all that stuff. And I can't stand the smell of it. Can't stand the sight of it. Can't stand coffee. Can't stand it at all. I will have tea. I like tea. I'll have tea in the wintertime.
Oh, you got your
I
little
like a
pinky
nice
up
cup of tea.
when you're drinking it. You got your
Pinky up.
up.
I'll have my Myers mug with the heat changing one. When it heats up, it shows his face.
That's right. That's right.
Well, the story is going to tell you back when Terrence was in, I believe it was kindergarten. Oh, pre-K or kindergarten. They had like a Christmas sale in the school where they said, give your child, like $5 or $10, and they were like going to go and buy something so the kid could bring it home and give it to you as a Christmas gift. So I think it was a coffee mug that Terrence picked out for Kathy because she drinks coffee. And my wife told me the story after that. She's like, "Oh, I was talking. I don't even remember the teacher's name. I was talking to so and so, and she said, she's like, "Oh, your Terrence had us all laughing when we were shopping with him for the gift for your husband because we were looking around like, what can we get your dad? There's a book here, a notebook, or pen set, or whatever. Or what about a coffee mug?" And he goes, "No, my dad only drinks wine. He doesn't drink coffee." Because at the time I was like on this wine kick, so I was having like a glass of wine with meal every night, or I was on a wine kick. She's like, no, my dad only drinks wine. He doesn't drink coffee. Yeah, kids say the darndest things. Kids are very honest at that age and say the things they shouldn't say.
I love it.
Cody says, "Solid black, Joe. Started that when I was fasting to get cut."
Oh yeah, that's good for you. It's good. It's healthy,
Better
man.
Christmas gift for greetings is, ironically, it's coffee. Jack Daniels has a good coffee. That's another thing I was going to say, which is a little weird. Like my honorable mention is food. Somebody's going to give me food. Sometimes you get those baskets with like crackers and cheese in it, and it's like stuff you're never going to eat. And I feel bad because people probably spend decent money on it, and I'm like, don't save your money.
Oh man, okay, I agree with that. I really agree with that.
Save your money because most of those baskets have stuff in it that nobody wants to eat.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, that's kind of gross.
It really is. You want to give me a basket of booze? Booze now, that's a good Christmas gift. Let me give me a bottle of booze. That's a different story.
Now that's one of the best gifts you can give anybody.
Want to send me a bottle of Blanton's? Bring it here.
Yeah, you want to be giving? Give me that shit. There you go. That's the number one gift. If you want to give somebody, give alcohol. You never go wrong. You never go wrong.
Bill says, with all that snow falling in your background there, I'm surprised Joe hasn't tried to sneak a bump. That's still classic. That is still.
I have been motivated. I've been, slightly kind of like, trying to sneak one in there. Oh my gosh.
I says, as a guy who gets 4 hours of sleep at night, hits the gym 6 days a week, and has a physical job, I've been a coffee hound for years. I'd die without enough caffeine to power a space shuttle every day. You're like me, except I don't hit the gym 6 days a week, but I do get like 4 hours of sleep. That's about it.
How do you say? We don't hit the gym that much. We hit the toilet that much, but not the gym.
Oh man, if you only knew after the Chicago trip, hanging out with Brady for that weekend, all the shit I ate. Oh, my system was hurting.
I mean, I'm naturally big, Brian. I don't even have to go to the gym, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta go anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Big son bitch.
That's a big bitch. That's a huge bitch.
That's a huge bitch. So yeah, so that's our top 5 worst Christmas gifts. You can throw some more in the chat, throw them in the comments after the fact. Let us know what is some shitty gifts that you got. And maybe next week we'll follow up with our top 5 best Christmas gifts that we've gotten. Why not follow up with something on the positive note? We'll start out with the shitty stuff.
Yeah.
Tea is shit. Tea is the shit. I thought you said tea is shit. Now I like tea. I thought you say tea is shit. Yeah, my wife is a big tea. She's a big tea drinker and
coffee
drinker, but I like tea.
Tea's not bad. I like Tai Chi or
chai
tea.
Chai tea, yeah, that's what they have at night. They like chai tea. Yeah, I went to White Castle twice in Chicago, and that's right. I blame myself. I did that to my insides. That's my fault.
That is too funny.
Yeah. Oh God, my stomach, especially with the Chicago style hot dog, the deep dish pizza, 2 nights of White Castle, and oof, yeah, my system was hurting. The Italian beef sandwich. Like I
Blowing
said,
that
when I
ass
left,
out.
I left that hotel room. I was gonna look for the. I was gonna go look for the lady who's gonna clean the room and just say, "Look, I'm real sorry about the bathroom. Just real sorry about that bowl."
Oh God.
It was,
Oh
yeah, I
no.
know. Like I said, we tend to get a little raunchy on this channel. We apologize.
That's all right.
But let's do our quick. What did you watch? Let's hear some films that everybody watched. You let us know in the chat what you watched, because that's where we get some ideas. We give you guys some ideas, and this is one of the cooler segments where we talk about things that you may not have seen, and give you guys some ideas, and vice versa. So let's see, what did everybody watch? I have a laundry list because, like I said, I found that channel, which I mentioned earlier on YouTube. And so I'm doing a 2-hour commute on the way to work in the morning and a 2.5-hour commute on the way home. So
Damn.
I just put it on the background. I'm not watching the movie completely, but I'm checking it out. So I'm watching a lot more stuff than I normally would. So if you go to that one channel, I watched The Hitchhiker, I watched Slaughterhouse Rock, The Slayer,
Oh, nice.
The
Nice.
Hearse, The Changeling, Alone in the Dark, Don't Go in the House. Of course, I watched Black Christmas at least twice this week. We watched Gremlins last Tuesday night, and The Unseen. So that's everything I watched this past week. So I've been watching a lot of stuff I've never even heard of, and it's pretty cool. It's fun stuff.
Very nice. Damn, man. You was busy. I like it.
You know what? Because when I get in the car in the morning, I get in the car at like 4:35, 4:40 in the morning, and I put on YouTube, and I just go find something and just put it on, and just keep it on the background. It keeps me company. I'm listening to it. I'll check it out from time to time. And everybody's like, "How do you watch a movie while you drive?" I say, "Well, I'm just ways. I mean, I'm not sitting there like this watching the movie the whole time I got to drive."
Yeah, you just listen. You just listen.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, you just listen. It's not that hard. You can visualize it. All I got to do is hear it, and I can visualize what I'm watching. So that's always.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be quite some time before I have White Castle again after that explosion.
That's funny. I mean, it's simple for me, man. I watched Halloween 2018 the other day. I was just feeling in the mood. I think we had been talking about it for some reason, and I wanted to just go back and watch it. So I watched that. Watched Critters, classic from '86. Critters is one of my little guilty pleasures. It's I don't know
Good
why.
movie. I
I
haven't watched
feel
it in a while either.
yeah. Dee Wallace, she's a babe.
Yeah, it's
Really,
fun.
I
Fun
think.
movie.
Yeah, we watched it because MB and her mom had never seen it, so I got them to watch it with me. It's always good to watch a movie with others who've never seen it before, so they actually
Yeah.
liked it. So that was fun. Yeah, I think was it last night before we watched a movie called Black Cab. Was on. I was farting around on Shudder, and I'm a big fan of Nick Frost. Yeah, he was from Shaun of the Dead, the fat guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So he plays kind of like this crazy ass cab driver. So he picks up these people, and then the shit goes all crazy. So we watched that. What the fuck is that I watch? Of course, we watched Christmas Vacation. Sorry. So we watched that. We watched Elf, of course. Elf is always fucking on during Christmas time. What else did we watch? No, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So it's kind of a good mix of Christmas and horror movies. Good mix.
That's a great list. Good. Hey, what's up, Matt? Matt from Mad Blood. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, bud? What's going on?
What's going on? Greetings. Reviewed Thanksgiving 2 weeks ago. Next one might be Violent Night. Greetings from the Grindhouse on YouTube. Awesome. Yeah, everybody make sure you go sub. Go check out Greetings from the Grindhouse and give them a sub. Others were Trip with the Teacher, Satan's Slave, The Devil's Reign, and House of 1,000 Corpses. Oh, you got a lot of shit. I gotta go check out the channel. You got a lot of shit going on. Awesome.
Shit, bud. Damn.
Definitely gotta go check it out. Everybody go give Greetings a sub. While you're at it, go check out Mad Blood if you're not familiar with Mad Blood. Matt's got a great channel. The channel's blowing up. It's awesome. He's got some great stuff going on. Make sure you go check him out.
Very nice.
Awesome. So that's what we watched. Let us know in the chat, man. What have you guys been watching? Anything good? Give us some ideas. What have you guys been watching this holiday season? Some holiday horror, some holiday tradition. I know there's a few movie. What's the one movie that came out this weekend? Was it Y2K?
Y2K.
There was
Y2K. Yeah.
another. Was it
I
called?
want to watch Werewolves.
Werewolf. Yeah.
That's what I want to watch. I'm actually trying to see if I can go watch it tonight, but I don't think my honey will let me go out that late.
You're not allowed, young man. You have to go to work tomorrow.
You have to go to work tomorrow, my friend. But apparently it's really I was reading up on it. Apparently it's got a lot of practical effects. It's kind of like your B movie type. So it's kind of cheesy, but also entertaining. So I'm like, fuck yeah, sign me up for that shit.
Well, the only movie that I need to see is Terrifier 3, and I'm going to check it out. I'm going to see if it's on the not so legit site right now. So no, I've checked before, and it was like the camcorder version, like the Jerry Seinfeld version. Ooh, it's on here. I can't watch it tonight though, because it's. Wait a second, is it only an hour and a half? No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was. It's not. It's not like the marathon, like the other ones. It's not like 2-3 hours long.
Don't know.
I'll have to
Okay.
hour and a half. Cool. Jamie watched the extended cuts of Lord of the Rings over the past few days. That took up a lot of time. Interesting. Good. I like that. Son's a big fan of those. I read the books. I didn't watch all the movies. I read the books like The Hobbit and all that stuff. I read them all as a kid in school. Darling. You just sent me.
Thought of the day.
That's right. Bill just sent that Strange Darling. He said, check it out. Looks pretty cool. Creature was stirring. I've heard of that, and I didn't hear good things about it. Simpsons Christmas episodes, very cool stuff. A very sunny Christmas special, Christmas Vacation, and of course Seinfeld. Yeah, and I'm thinking probably in the new year, Bill, we'll get on the Seinfeld. We've been wanting to do our top 10 Seinfeld, and we just haven't had time. I haven't even been doing any standalone videos because I've been so busy. Because you figure this weekend I'm playing. The band's playing this weekend. I got something to do Friday night. The weekend after, I'll be in Georgia. I have to go to Georgia for a couple of days, so the podcast will be from Georgia at my hotel room that weekend. Nice. So yeah, I'm thinking after the first of the year, I'll be able to start doing some more standalone stuff and some other fun shite. But yeah, what else is everybody watching here? Watching this. Ryan's just been watching the guys at the movie dumpster talk about movies. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah,
interesting.
And the only thing I'm thinking is, yeah, look, I'm happy that Terrifier 3's on here. I'm gonna have to watch that tonight. That's awesome.
Oh, you're gonna love it, bub. You're gonna fucking love. I'm kind of jealous because you're gonna love it.
All right, so that's what we. So all we have left tonight is our collectible spotlight, which I didn't even grab a collectible spotlight. Damn it!
Oh damn! Shit balls! Shit fire!
All right, let me run the intro and we'll figure out something. Then we'll. I want to give everybody an update. Hold on one second. Here's my voice. Give everybody an update on the 2,000 subscriber giveaway because I didn't really do it the last 2 weeks. So once we hit 2,000 subscribers, I said I have one of the Spirit Halloween H2 pumpkin, a light of pumpkins I'm going to give away. So I'm trying to think of, let me see. Maybe we'll do it right after the first of the year. So we're going to run a special where everybody's, because I'm trying to figure out a way to get everybody to enter it because with 2,000 subscribers, you can't put 2,000 people on a wheel.
Yeah, that's tough.
So I have to figure out a way to get everybody to enter the contest so I can put their names on the wheel. So I'm thinking what everybody could do is if you go to if you're on Instagram or whatever, or Twitter, if you mention the channel and say go give it a sub, and I'm on all the socials, and if you tag me in it, I'll put you on the wheel.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the easiest way to do it. Okay. So this way, instead of saying new subscribers, because then it's not fair to the people that have been supporting us this whole time. So everybody has a fair chance. So let's say we'll do that, and I'm going to put it out. I'll put it on the socials. I'll put it on the channel that to enter the H2 poster pumpkin light up giveaway, you have to mention the channel. Mention the channel on one of your socials and tag me in it, so I see that. As soon as I get that tag, I'll enter you on the wheel.
Very nice.
And then maybe after the first of the year, right after New Year's, We'll give that pumpkin away and have a bunch of other giveaways too. Maybe we'll do a give away a bunch of other shit. We'll hang out, we'll party. Maybe we'll do it on like a Friday night so we can really get fucked up.
Let's make it happen.
Jamie said, I also watched now Black Xmas. That's not the 2019 one, right? Because I know they call that one Black Xmas. Please tell me it's not the 2019 one.
It might be.
Are we doing the Tales from the Dark Side crypt on the front? I think so. Yeah. So Bill and I were talking about doing the Tales from the Dark Side Christmas episodes, and then the one from the Tales from the Crypt that Friday night while I'm in Georgia, because I'll be in the hotel room doing nothing anyway. So yeah, I think we'll do it that Friday, which is the 20th, I believe. That's when I'm leaving, Friday morning. So yep, we just froze again because there's something wonky with my fucking internet. So let's roll this real quick, and we'll do all right, our collectible spotlight. Still looking. I'll be right there. All right, I got something. All right, this shows you how professional this channel is. All right, I'll wait till Joe comes back because he was going to get a collectible spotlight. What's everybody saying in the chat?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why the internet's so fucking wonky tonight. I don't know what the hell is going on. There's nothing going on. My wife's not streaming anything. There's nobody here except me using it. So I don't know. The local internet up here in the woods of Pennsylvania blows. I'd love to get like Verizon up here. Oh, we're a slave to the local cable company. What do you got, Joe?
All right, I'm back.
All right. Well, I grabbed these just because you showed the H3 masks, which I'm gonna have to put on my Christmas list. So these are Fright Rags collectible pins that came out years ago.
Ooh.
Did you ever get your hands on these?
Let me see. No, those are cool.
Yeah, they come in these little boxes, like these retro boxes. They say like they're from Silver Shamrock Novelties, and they're weathered a little bit. To look like they're weathered.
Oh,
So
I love that.
So you got Hagatha, the witch, and you got the skull.
Yeah.
And of course, the pumpkin. Yeah, these came out. If I can only see.
That's dope, dude.
What year is this? Doesn't have the year on it, but they've got to be out for about 6-7 years now, if not longer. They're like one of the earlier sets of the Fright Rags pins.
So good, man. I like that actually. That's pretty badass.
What do you got?
All right, so I just grabbed some random shit, but I figured in memory of his recent passing, I was able to find this VHS of the Driller Killer from the Slumber Party Massacre film.
Oh, nice. Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, man. This is literally one of my favorite films, the ultimate Driller Killer thriller. Look at that. And it has the old school horror thing on there. Look at that.
Good
It
stuff.
still got the stickers from when it was released. Look at that.
What was his name? I forget. It says that in the box.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh damn! Let me see. Doesn't even say.
Doesn't have his name in there. I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
So
I can't remember his name. Yeah, I forgot his name.
Exactly.
But look at this. I like the back. He says, "You bring the pizza, I'll bring the drill."
Yeah, what a classic. Love that movie.
This is actually released from '82. So
yeah, this is another movie I could just put on and watch any old time. It's just so much fun.
So good, man. So classic. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor. Go see it.
Yes. And it's going to drive me crazy until I remember his name. Let's see. And he just passed away. William Valella. That's it.
There you go.
Michael Valella, rather.
Michael Valella.
Yep, he just recently passed away. Rest in peace, brother. Give us a classic movie. Russ Thorne was his name in the film, The Killer's
Yeah,
name.
Russ Thorne is the name that I remember, not his actual name. So that's one of the best movies ever. A lot of nakedness.
A lot of nakedness, not nice boobies, and a lot of nice cans, especially the shower scene.
Side the Slumber Party Massacre. Look at that. So cool.
Good stuff.
Hell yeah. Man, I've had fun, bub. That was a good time
This
tonight.
is good, man. This was a great night, man. It's a good return to form. I'm glad you were able to make it. And we missed Brady. You know, he had some family over, so I get it.
No, it's
Family
all
comes
good. It's the
first, man.
holidays. It's the holidays, man. What can we do?
So coming up on the channel, we got like I said, we're watching Scrooged on Tuesday night. Make sure you guys come back. Scrooged, 8 p.m. Eastern, as we celebrate Scrooged and we celebrate Bill the Everscathed birthday. I've got a cocktail, do some shots for his birthday. What else is coming up? If I get some free time, there's a few videos I have in the pipe that I'm trying to work on and get done. So let's see. If not, we'll be back obviously for the podcast next Sunday. Well, you can do anything on your channel, UNMB?
We haven't. We were just talking about that the other day, and we really have not put out any content lately. But we really want to kind of focus on it coming into the new year. So right now we're just kind of enjoying the holidays, and we'll regroup and we're trying to think of a new aspect of stuff to put out. So we're trying to come up with some new stuff. But yes, hopefully in the new year.
Very cool. And I know Cody in the chat starting to work on getting his channel up and running. So we'll keep everybody posted on that. Who else? Somebody I was just talking to today. I forget who it was saying they were working on their channel. I forget. Well, they weren't in the chat to remind me, so I'll forget it. But everybody like, comment, subscribe. So I will put it out on the socials. You guys are the first to hear. If you're interested in winning the Light Up Spirit Halloween Pumpkin, make sure you take the channel, put it on one of your socials, tag me because I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram. You can do it on Facebook, whatever. And as soon as I see that tag, I'll enter you into the contest, and maybe we'll do it right after the first of the year. We'll give it away, give everybody a chance to enter. Put on one of those fancy wheels. We'll do it like on a Friday night, and we'll have some other giveaways as well. Because I did pick up a lot of doubles this year. That stuff because it was cheap, and I'm just a junkie. When it's cheap, I just buy it even if I have it. So I got a lot of doubles. We can do some severe stuff. See what everybody's saying in the chat, and we'll call it a night. A lot of nakedness in the substance. Yes. If you haven't seen The Substance, check it out. Very interesting movie.
Do yourself
and
a favor.
I honestly think it's a crime if Demi Moore doesn't get an Academy Award for that film.
For real. She's the best.
She was fantastic in it to put herself out there and do what she did. Bills, I take you all the time. I know. You're a given, Bill. You're just going to be in there. I know that. Greetings, guys. Have a good night, everyone. Possibly see you on Tuesday. Yeah, hopefully. Greetings. Awesome. I'm going to go check out some of the reviews, too. Everybody go check out Greetings and give him a sub. It sounds like he's got some great shit going on over there.
Oh, yeah.
Looking forward to Tuesday. Yeah, for Bill's birthday. For you. Yeah, we're going to do. He's good to see you, Joe. Happy to see you.
Bob. Likewise, Billy.
Cody, very grateful. We're grateful for you, buddy, too, man. It's looking forward to our hangout next year. And I told you, man, keep me posted. If you're anywhere in the tri-state area, you're coming through with the truck. If you have a plan ahead, you need to let me know. We'll have to meet up.
We love you, Cody.
That'd be a lot of fun. All right, so everybody, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that happy horse shit, and we'll be back on Tuesday night. Joe, hang out. We'll see our quick goodbyes after. We missed Brett tonight. Brett, we'll talk to you. We'll see you soon.
Love you, Brett.
Everybody have a great week, and we'll see you Tuesday. Later.
Bye.